All right, ladies and gentlemen, we should be live. We should be live. Let me know in chat if we are live. We're ready to go. Borderlands 3, it's almost here. 13 minutes away. And I am very, very freaking excited about this. This is going to be pretty cool. So what we're doing here, and I need your guys' help with this, is we're going to be co-streaming the live stream presentation at PAX. All right, so it's really weird because everything is set up through OBS right now. So, like, I can adjust the sound of the live stream, but it doesn't get any louder or quieter for me personally. Like, it's always really loud for me, but I can make it quieter for you guys. But I did a couple of different test runs and stuff like that off stream, and I think I've got it figured out. But let me know if, like, the music's too loud, if I'm too loud, if I'm too quiet. Let me know what's going on with that. And, of course, I'll be turning the stream up during the actual presentation. But, guys, 12 minutes away. 12 minutes away. When's it start? It starts at 12 minutes on your screen. That countdown right there is for when Gearbox is going to be basically taking the main stage at PAX, and they're going to be revealing whatever it is they're going to be revealing. And, oh my goodness, guys. It's going to be so freaking good. What's going on, MK? Crimson, how you doing? Ashley, how's it going? I should warn you about Tanya. Something strange about her. We haven't had a supply transport come in years. The commerce grid shows up. We're actually getting to that part, Autumn. We're actually getting to that part involving Tannis and Janistown and stuff like that in our One Life Challenge. So that's going to be weird. There's no words for all except Anarchy. You have no idea. Like, I went for like a drive when you got something to eat before I like started streaming here. And it was about a half-hour drive to there and another half-hour back. And the whole time I'm just thinking about Borderlands and how excited I am for this game and how fun it's going to freaking be, man. This is going to be huge. We're about to witness history in the making. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, real quick, let me just, checking out the stream. Looks like we're actually up. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. The song's actually low-key pretty fire, by the way. They have, like, these, like, random, like, Borderlands remixes in the background. They've had them for, like, 30 minutes now. Dramatic, how's it going? Thomas says he and his wife just woke up to watch this. I mean, I don't blame you, right? Everyone should be watching. This is huge. History in the making. We've been waiting for Borderlands 3 forever. And potentially, let's not forget the Borderlands remaster, which may or may not be announced today as well. Dramatic's trying not to watch. How are you watching this in high school, dude? Like, that would never work in my high school. Tell us, is Cloudtrap and Moxie alive? They should be, Shadow. We saw them in the trailers. We saw them in like on the mask and everything. And at the end of Tales from the Borderlands, the pre-sequel, Borderlands 2, every piece of Borderlands content out there shows them alive. They never died or anything. So Moxie and Cloudtrap should be there. But I have to wonder if something bad can happen to Cloudtrap this game because they had to replace the voice actor. The guy that played Cloudtrap and TK Baha, keep in mind, he works for Rooster Teeth now and apparently does not work for Gearbox. So if they're going to have Cloudtrap or even TK Baha in a potential Halloween DLC, then they're going to need to recast the voice actor. So, we'll have to see. Real question, who the Vault Hunter is going to be? Well, those were leaked a while ago. We have a potential Siren. Well, we don't know for a fact if it's going to be a Siren. I forget their names exactly. You have the Beastmaster. You have the Soldier Lady, who's basically going to be... she can have a robot, essentially. And then there's going to be the guy that, like, is like a... Not like a magician, but like an illusionist or something. $2 coming in from Sin Machine. Do you think Moxie's tits got bigger or smaller? I imagine they'd stay the same, probably. They've been about the same in every game, haven't they? When you get all your work done at my school, there's a lot of downtime. But they let you on your phone, Dramatic? You saw flamethrowers in the trailer? There's also something involving that, Ashley, involving Randy Pitchford tweeting towards Elon Musk and the Boring Company, like the Boring Flamethrower or whatever. So flamethrowers could potentially be a weapon. Most people on years Let's Play stream in a while. Really? I legitimately never look at my viewer count. I don't even have like the stream open on my second monitor. I have the chat open. That's it. Pence fan, how's it going, man? Somebody told me that Jack might be alive because in Tales from Borderlands, Jack wanted a new body and the AI was dumped into a new body. That's true, Shadow. So I did a full Let's Play of Tales from Borderlands, but his AI was destroyed at the end of it, or at least you can choose to destroy it. It may not be canonically destroyed, but the thing is, what's that guy's name? Professor Nakayama, whoever it was in the Hammerlock DLC, he tried to clone Jack, so there may be more of those like little DNA, samples of Jack out there. which could cause another Tales from the Borderlands thing to happen. We don't know. We don't know. You're gonna play Borderlands 1 and 2? Oh, yeah, dude. I've been playing a lot of Borderlands recently. Just, this game has me excited, man. But just so you guys know, there's music basically playing in the background right now. This is from the live stream itself. But once the actual presentation starts, I'm going to be turning up the stream and, like, lowering me a little bit. Because I don't want, like, me to get in the way of the live stream too much. Like, obviously, I'm going to be here with you guys. We're all watching together. And I'll be reacting to things. But I don't want to get in the way and, like, ruin the presentation, if that makes any sense. So, it's going to be fun. Assuming we go to Promethea, that's gonna be really cool. Oh, dude. Yeah, the old Atlas towns. All them, dude, Promethea. I didn't know how excited I was to go to Promethea until I learned more about it. If you guys don't know, Promethea is another planet similar to Pandora, but it was the planet where the Atlas Corporation originally discovered Iridian ruins. And they found those ruins, they found Iridian technology and stuff like that, and they were able to reverse engineer that and make their weapons really good. And that basically started this entire, like, arms race between all the corporations in the Borderlands universe, and that's why all these planets like Pandora started getting populated once again, is because they're looking for those Iridian ruins and those Iridian weapons. Well, if we go to Promethea, we're going to find the original ruins that Atlas found, all the Atlas towns and the mining operations and stuff like that that they had going on, and it could potentially be really cool. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Pandora, but Promethea sounds pretty cool too. Yeah, vault symbol tattoo. I have no tattoos. Let me know in chat. Do you guys have any tattoos at all? Because I don't. And I'm not against them. I just can't think of what I would get. Inside, donate $3 through a super chat. Yo, what's going on inside? I hope I pronounced that right. I probably didn't. But thanks for supporting the stream, man. You're tattoo free, Ashley. You have 5 of them, Shane. Your coworker has a vault symbol tattoo on his calf. That's so cool, dude. That's so cool. I like the idea of, like, a hand tattoo, like, the area between your index finger and your thumb, like that little, like when you make a fist, like that meaty part of, like, your fist, like that little area right there I've always liked, but it'd be weird just to have, like, one tattoo, I feel like. I love the idea of a tattoo, I just have no idea what I would get, therefore I've, like, held off on it. Gage, how's it going? Riley, good to see you. You got a Fallout tattoo, Aaron. That's so freaking cool. That's so cool. I love game tattoos. Oh, we hear Tiny T in the background there. I'm excited to see what Tiny T is going to be like in this game. It'd be so cool if, like, could we know the initial 4 Vault Hunters, right? But what if Tiny T is, like, a DLC Vault Hunter? Oh, I just realized. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Oh. Sorry about that. I felt a breeze, and I noticed my window was open. I'm like, my neighbors probably don't need to hear me screaming about Borderlands. Mr. Striker Prime, how's it going? Is a rumor 5 years? I've heard that, and it makes sense, right? Because in Borderlands 2, Tiny Tina is the world's deadliest 13-year-old, and based on what we saw during the Mask trailer, she looks roughly 17, 18-ish. Like, she's full grown. She's almost as tall as Mordecai when they're high-fiving, so 5 years makes sense. Can I show the cats? Well, I don't have a webcam, so I can't really do that. I have pictures of them, but I don't have them, like, readily available on my PC. But I do have 2 cats. Their names are Barney and Clyde. They're wonderful cats. Your neighbors should be watching too. Neighbors should be on the live stream. Nah, my neighbors are all old. They're all old people. My neighbors are people that are, like, obsessed with, like, yard work and stuff like that, which gets in the way of me recording videos because, like, during the summer, they're out there, like, mowing or trimming or doing all sorts of stuff to their yard, like, all the time. It's your boy Claptrap. I'm wondering what Maya went. I'm wondering if Maya went along for the 5 years apart. So Ashley, or alone. So Ashley, we see her in the trailer. I'm sure you saw that. She appears to have longer hair now. I'm excited for the Siren story, man. If my brother doesn't take it, which he always does, I may play Siren this year. Right now, let me know in chat. Based on what the limited info we have, what Vault Hunter are you leaning towards? Because for me personally, I think I'm going to play the Beastmaster. For one, I think he may actually be Loaderbot from Tales from the Borderlands, because that'd be cool. Also, I like the idea of having pets and stuff like that, but I love Sirens. And this game seems like it's going to have a big, overarching Siren story, but my brother always plays the Siren. like every game. Like he played Lilith in Borderlands 1, he was Maya in Borderlands 2, you know. So Beastmaster, if he's lower bot, Zane. Yeah, Zane looks interesting. I want to learn more about Zane. Zane's the one who we have like we don't know anything about him really. You're gonna play Zero? Somehow I don't think he's gonna be there. You and Prestige's Key should do a co-stream. Like COD or co-stream Borderlands. I know Prestige played Borderlands. That's awesome if he does. Hey Corey, how's it going? The chat is super active today. This is fun. Gage is your go-to. Actually, Gage is the one Vault Hunter in Borderlands 2 I've never played as. A leak shows that all gun companies are back other than the Bandit / Scav. Well, that makes sense considering Bandit weapons are basically just like home-built weapons by the local bandits, right? Wait, when you say all, by the way, Autumn, are you talking like SNS munitions and stuff like that from Borderlands 1? Because that'd be sick. Also says no slag, no laser, and no ice. I'd be down for that as well. Slag is stupid. Can we all agree real quick? It's a huge debate we could get into when there's only a minute and 50 left until the stream, but I feel like slag was an interesting concept that really just made the game more tedious. Once you got into like true Vault Hunter mode, and especially ultimate Vault Hunter mode, and even more so the OP levels, slag was just like this extra thing you had to do. It was like this extra little bit of work for like no reason, right? It was just, I didn't like slag. Bring back the Sand Talk. Oh, we bring back the B Shield while we're at it. You want good machine? Yeah, we need good rifles, for sure. I like Ice too, Shane. I will say, I liked Ice. Ice was fun. Ice was like just a different element that was just fun to use, but slag felt like work. You like slag? See, that's the thing. It's definitely going to be a lot of back and forth on that, but for me personally, I feel like they could have just not had slag and then rebalanced the game as if, you know, enemies were already kind of slagged so that the other elements made more sense and played a bigger role, but also, everyone has multi-action skills instead of just one. That's all leak talk. We're about to find out, Autumn. We got less than 1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I'm going to turn up don't worry, I'm going to turn up the live stream. I'm not going to get in the way of the presentation, but we're going to be here together. We're going to be watching this. We're going to be reacting. It's going to be freaking fun, man. Claptrap here boycotting. That Black After Dark playlist only has a 40-player limit, so it's like, no. We'll talk about that later. But it's looking like Alcatraz and Blackout for Black Ops 4 is going to be like a 40-person game mode as compared to like a new drop location. We'll see. More hype for this than a new Black Ops DLC. Well, this is a new Borderlands game, man. Borderlands 2 came out like 7 years ago. Not Tales. Pre-sequel came out like forever ago. Oh, guys. Here we go. We're counting down. This is super frame ready, it's looking like, but here we go. About to be turning up the live stream as soon as the music's over because I don't want to blow out your eardrums or nothing. But here it comes. $2 coming in from ALMAO. Do you ever play subscribers of Black Ops 4? I haven't recently, but I'm probably going to in the future. I'm going to turn this up now, guys. Let's do this. Let me know if it's too loud, by the way. Let me know in chat. I'll adjust the volume as we go. Oh, I'm excited. The anticipation. Oh, okay. They're going to go trailer again. We'll turn this down here just a little bit. They're going trailer to start. Makes sense. I know for a fact Randy Pitchford's going to be coming out here in a big swaggin' Borderlands 3 jacket. We've already seen that if you've been like following like him on Twitter and stuff like that. He's got this big old jacket that's got like a big 3 on it with like rhinestones and stuff. I'm like, no price is too high. Name your price. I want that jacket. You can't hear it? Well, I turn it. Oh, it's very quiet right now. Oh, turn it up. Well, that's because it's a trailer and I want to like have the trailer be too loud. Their color isn't working. That's because it's a black and white trailer, man. A fantastic day for another $3 come in for Van Soon. Been a huge fan since Ghost. Thank you for the support, man. Ghost was forever ago. It was like 2014. Like, it didn't seem like COD Ghost was that long ago, but COD Ghost was that long ago. That's when, like, the Xbox One and the PS4 first came out. You know, that's forever. So, thank you for all the support over the years, man. It's mind-blowing that you've been able to follow the channel for that long and still not be tired of me. So, thank you, man. Thank you for the $3. Let's do it, guys. It's here.
What's up, PAX East?
Oh, here it goes.
Please
Keenan and Kel
welcome
reference
to the
there.
stage from Gearbox Software, Paul Sage and Randy Pitchford.
Where's the jacket? There it is. Look at this jacket. Wait for him to turn around.
How's it going, everybody?
Randy, if you don't turn around and do like the Heartbreak Kid. Oh, he's not gonna do it.
Feeling good? Paul's pretty stoked. Paul's creative director on a new Borderlands game.
Huh?
We've been working a lot together. There's a lot of people back home that have been working on this thing for a long time, and I'm getting kind of choked up because this is the first few people are going to have of it today. Hey, you're stuck here for an hour, so
Watch him tease us and say it's gonna be mobile.
we might even stretch it a bit. We're gonna show
Oh!
you a bunch of cool stuff.
More than an hour, boys.
I
Buckle
promise
in.
you, we're gonna finish big, and you're probably. I think you're gonna like. what
Happy birthday,
we're gonna
Thomas.
share. I know there's like a lot of thinking, like, what is this next Borderlands game? You know, it's gonna be like Battle Royale or something.
Listen to the booze.
Battle Royale games are fun. That's not what we're making.
Yes. Oh, it's a slow burn. It's a slow burn,
I
Welshman.
yeah. Okay. So Paul and I are gonna talk a little bit about some of the things you saw in the teaser.
All
And
right.
then we'll go into a bunch of other stuff.
All right.
And then we'll finish big. I promise.
Show the
Do you guys
jacket.
like the teaser? All the assets that went into making that sculpture are assets created by the folks at Gearbox Software on the next Borderlands game. And I don't know, what do you think we should look at first? Yeah, so like you'll notice there's like lots of little details in it, right? It's a first glimpse at the villains of the game.
They're about to confirm a lot of stuff we talked about in the trailer
cultists.
yesterday.
Now, obviously, you want to see some familiar faces. That is Tiny Tina.
Kind of obvious, but all right. It's going to be a slow burn, guys. We'll be here for an hour.
Older now. You know what? I'm going to do something that's actually not on the script. I was talking. There's so many awesome people in the community. You know, we build all this stuff digitally, and you know, what Paul was saying was that it's inspiring how when we make stuff digitally, that people in the real world manifest some of the stuff in the real world. And I was earlier talking to some of the cosplayers. Would you guys stand up and like show off some of your, like?
They're gonna really delay,
Awesome.
like how long till they actually show the game. They're gonna really ride this one out. Oh my god.
And some of the cosplayers actually like have reached out to me on Twitter, and like I follow some of them. Just hit me up, and I usually like to follow people that do cool stuff. And a couple of them I actually like did NDAs with, and I sent images of some of the things that are going to be in the game so they can kind of get started. And one of you guys actually made something like 3 days. Would you mind coming up here? I want to show this off.
That's kind of neat.
Sorry, I can't get you.
It's something a lot of game companies have been doing recently.
This is Casey, right? So some of you guys, I've tweeted about Casey. Unbelievable, Tiny Tina. Casey made Tiny Tina's new mask in 3 days.
New
So
mask.
she'll bring it to the show.
Okay, so Tiny Tina's gonna wear a mask, and we saw the rabbit ears, of course, in the
Thank you,
trailer.
Casey.
That's kind of neat how they
You
like
have no idea
work with
how inspiring it is to us as creators to
create
see
people
the
like that
stuff in
to
the real world
just
that
build
we can only
cosplay stuff for the
build
game.
digitally, right? It's crazy. So let's see what else we got. Yeah, so
About to become a
obviously,
cosplayer, so I can
a
get
lot
you guys
of
inside
characters in
info.
Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2, but you'll notice standing on the pile of bandits, dead bandits. That's Vaughn from.
We knew it. It is Vaughn. Vaughn's back.
I love Vaughn. Great character.
Vaughn's back, boys.
Vaughn, of course, is from Tales from the Borderlands. And also you can see Aurelia from the pre-sequel, and they're in the game. And let's see what else we got. All those guns, by the way, the whole sculpture.
My guess is these guys are bandits from Promethea.
I don't know if you noticed this. Some of you guys have already figured this out, but if you watch, I know some of you are going to scrub through this thing. If you watch closely, you can notice right there. Actually, zoom in on that. That's a piece of a shift code. And that's only 5 digits. And you know,
We
shift
know
codes
this
are followed by
already,
5.
Randy.
Some of you guys follow me on Twitter.
People figure this out in the first 10 minutes.
And if you have Borderlands 2, you could use that shift code right now.
My mic's way too
and
loud.
You'll get some entitlements. There's been a lot of people.
If I get more confirmation in chat, I'll adjust her.
Skins way back in the day that we only released once for people that showed up to our
It's
community
fine.
day. So like maybe 2,000 people in the entire world ever got them. Well, we've decided to unlock them with these shift codes. So this shift code unlocks one of the community day skins. I believe Zero's, but I might be wrong.
No, he doesn't even know. It's
Thank
freaking
you.
Salvador.
And, see, somebody's already ahead of it.
It's fine. Yeah, it's a little loud.
Zero's
How about this,
and
guys?
there's gonna
I'll
be
turn it
other
down just ever so
Easter
slightly.
eggs hidden throughout. In fact,
'Cause I think what's happening is I'm
go
probably
to the
peeking.
the
Like,
next slide.
yell.
These are the villains. We'll talk about them more.
These are going to be the
later
twins, the Calypso
at the end of
twins.
the show. But actually, play the clip. Right, so this is a sequence. I don't know if you guys noticed. You're probably looking at the villains. But did you notice in the top left corner there was a blinking light? Here, loop it again. Loop it again.
Oh, my.
That's actually Morse code.
Really?
And if you translate that, what does it? Yeah, it says.
Count the
Don't
sirens?
forget to drink your Ovaltine.
Ah, Christmas story reference. I like it. I like it.
There are some fun messages hidden throughout. That's not the only one. You'll find some other messages. Paul, what should we talk about next? Let's see, what do we got next?
They're acting as if like the entire community hasn't broke down all this stuff
That's a good
already.
point. So Paul wanted me to point out that that's Amara. She's one of the Vault Hunters. You're going to see a lot more of her later. But Paul wanted me to make sure that, like, when you see there's a rack, there's a skag flying on a rack. Like,
Well, that's kind of off camera. Oh, there you go.
Skags will not be mounting racks.
Yeah, I just adjusted the microphone. Let me know if that's a little bit better for you
That's
guys.
just some fun, goofy stuff that the folks that built this model asset do. Also, yeah, go forward one. There's a zoom in here. That's Moxie. You get out your magnifying glasses, you can get a look at what she looks like now. But the guys that made the model also got creative. Moxie's bar is in the game.
Yeah.
But that's not it. That's some rundown. Like, her bar is awesome. Like, that's
Oh.
cool, but her bar is really cool, and you'll see more of that later.
Okay, cool. There's
So
multiple
there are
Moxie
some
bars.
things in
That
here
one's
that
built
might
out of like
give
an
you
old
some
pirate
impressions,
ship, which is why
but
Moxie's
we're
in a
just having
bikini.
fun.
That's gonna be on a beach somewhere, I'm
So
sure of it.
As more details about the game come through, you'll get all that. One other thing.
Hey Zach,
like
how's it going, bud?
This thing here.
It's good
Can we
now,
bring that
Anarchy.
one?
Yeah, I turned down just a little bit.
And,
I think I was actually
I don't know if
peeking
you
a
guys
little bit
caught
because I was like
this.
too close to the mic.
That's obviously Handsome Jack's mask. We threw that in
2
there
hours later.
'cause we're
Yeah.
assholes. Handsome Jack is dead, okay?
Is he?
He's dead. You killed him.
Did
He's
we?
dead.
Did we though?
Not even a new U station's going to bring him back at this point. But we're jerks, so we put that in there. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. Feel free
I
to
think
dig
Randy's
through.
messing
You'll
with us.
see, like, even in the roses,
Jack's
there's
secret
detail.
final
There's
boss.
guns everywhere. We got Lilith front and center here. There's a new character.
It's Randy,
that
he's
we'll
lying.
introduce later that's hanging out there off to the side. You probably recognize Hammerlock, but on the other side, there's somebody that you'll find out later. Ellie's in there. Marcus is in there. Yeah. Scooter. Sorry, Scooter, you didn't make it.
Spoils.
You guys, this has been a lot of fun, but we're just getting started. That was a tease. That was just a tease. We're going to come back. I promise you we're going to finish big. And I'll be back later to talk more about Borderlands, talk more about the next game. Right now, one of the things I wanted to do was take advantage of this moment, because there was a time when Gearbox was a tiny little independent developer, when we had to just scream from the tallest mountain just to get any attention. I remember the first time we came to PAX and they put us in a room that barely fit 200 people, and when it wasn't even full. Look at this. You guys are incredible. Like, holy crap. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming out.
Place is pretty
And
packed.
When we founded Gearbox Software, my vision was that this isn't a means to an end. Like, back then, there wasn't really any money in games. We just wanted to create entertainment. And we knew that interactive entertainment was the most exciting new medium that our species had ever created. For the first time in the species history, you can actually interact with your content. And this is awesome. So we dove in, and we just want to entertain the world. And now that we kind of have a voice, we created a group that can help us amplify and help other games reach the market. So we've been working with some independent developers, and we have some cool things we want to show you. So I think I talked about everything you wanted to talk about. All right. So
They're going to talk about not Borderlands things, aren't they?
sometimes I can't get a word in edgewise when Paul's in the house. But now I think let's introduce Steve Gibson of Gearbox Publishing. You ready, Steve? All right, let's go. We'll be back. We'll be back.
I think they're going to be showing some, like, games they're helping publish.
Hey, everybody. I'm Steve Gibson. I have had the honor of leading the charge of creating the Gearbox Publishing Group. We've been at this for a few years. And while Randy and all those guys have been making a Borderlands game, we built a worldwide publisher. So we have been fortunate enough to work with a lot of people. You'll see behind me here, we started off with Homeworld.
How's it going, Malachi?
That was an honor for us to get that franchise and bring it back to people. I imagine many of you guys here have gotten to play that when we did the remaster.
Yeah, we still have no info on Borderlands 3, man.
We're really excited to share that with you guys in the future. We're working on a bunch of other games too, but I wanted to share with you, here's the guys we've met up with and worked with so far, and we want you to take a look what they've done. You see We Happy Few very recently. Compulsion Games was amazing to work with. We're going to talk a little more about what they have in a bit.
Oh, no.
The guys at Tiny Build with Hello Neighbor. We've helped those guys sell millions of copies around the world.
Tiny
who? It was an
who?
honor to work with Tiny Build.
What?
That has been a huge moment for us working with them. Bulletstorm, the guys at People Can Fly.
That's the only Bulletstorm I care about is the talent.
The fact that we got to work with People Can Fly, the fact that we got to put Duke Nukem, whose home probably has always been in Bulletstorm, into that game was a great moment for us.
From a business perspective, what they're doing right now is really smart. Like, save the best for last because people are going to sit through this entire thing because they want Borderlands. If they front-load it with Borderlands, everyone's going to tune out after Borderlands is done.
You will love it. Check it out.
So now they're going to...
Epic Games, you may have heard of them. We managed to work with them on bringing Fortnite to Save the World to retail.
I agree, Joseph.
Those guys have been amazing. Of course, they also power the technology for the Unreal Engine that we use for Borderlands. There's been a lot of great things that we've been working on, and we want to share a few more things.
So let me turn this down just slightly. Darth, what they actually did is they basically previewed, like saying, hey, look, Borderlands 3's, we're going to be talking about Borderlands here soon. They talked about the trailer a little bit. They confirmed that one of the characters in there was Vaughn from Tales. And then they said they're going to be right back pretty much. And now we're listening to Gearbox talk about their publishing business stuff, other games essentially. So they haven't revealed anything yet. We still have a ways to go apparently.
A whole lot more details in just a few days. It's going to be launching.
Andrew, I'm glad you can make it, bud.
Including PlayStation. And you will have a trailer and all the information. This is part of the season pass that many of you guys have already got.
I never played We Happy Few.
You have a season pass free for you guys to download. It'll come out at all the places. Next for you guys, I got something for you. Bulletstorm.
The Duke of Switch edition? I like the name.
Man, I cannot believe this is happening.
I need to get a Switch. Do you guys have a Switch?
The folks at Nintendo have
If you guys have a Switch, do you recommend it? Should I get one?
This is an amazing, well-performing
Randy,
game.
come back, please.
We are really just super close. Our production guys were very nervous about us putting out a launch date. I am very bullish about it being early summer. But
you recommend it? Yeah, don't have one. You have one. Switch is good. Get a Switch.
It's right around the corner. It's just an all-encompassing, includes all the DLC.
Brother has one to play Smash Bros. I would get it for Pokemon. I've done so many Pokemon videos here on the channel.
The very first build we got, it was already going.
Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee sound interesting, and then the new generation of Pokemon is going to be only on the Switch, right? So I have to get one if I want to play that. But then again, I haven't even played like the Alola Pokemon stuff yet, so.
All right, I've got another one for you guys.
Let's Go Eevee is amazing to play first time through, and also Splatoon's good.
Familiar with them.
I want to play Mario Kart. I never played Mario Kart growing up. It sounds like it'd be fun.
And Hello Neighbor. I wanted to
what is this Tiny Build stuff?
Another game that they're working
I only care about Tiny
on.
Tina. Where's Borderlands?
Here with us today. Take a look.
I don't want to take a look.
Dad used to bring us food home from the factory. And I will get a dog. Teach it to be a tiger. I'll call it Grumpy.
This is terrifying.
And they lived happily ever after.
Boy, Borderlands 3 looks different, huh?
And horribly ever before. The plague bringer is here, walking around.
What? I don't know what's happening, but this is actually like super creepy.
Oh, pizza-pat. 3 coffin bears, 2 mice, and a bat. I didn't do it. Don't look at me like that.
What? It looks like it's super early in development, but that's just weird. That's some nightmare fuel right there, man.
What is that?
Not Borderlands 3, that's for
All
sure.
right. Now it's on to some new partners. This is the moment that we're so excited to share with you guys. We partnered with a few folks. Now, as Randy was saying,
For the record, that mic scratching is them, not me.
At Gearbox, to have so many of you guys looking at what we're doing, and it is our honor to share with you guys, all these great games that we want to make sure
Who is
that you
doing
get
that?
to take a look at as well. Now, first of all, System Era. This is a fantastic game. Some of you guys are probably aware of it.
I'm aware of Borderlands.
enough
That's what
people
we're
on.
here for.
So we want to make sure, and we're going to do our part, and we're announcing a partnership with System Era. We're going to help System Era bring Astroneer to more places around the world, and we'll have more details on that soon. Thank you, System Era.
I'll turn this down for a second. What's happening is
You're gonna hear a lot more about
at the presentation, there's an active microphone somewhere that they don't know. It's like in somebody's pocket or something. We keep hearing it being like rubbed up against things. Hey, this is by Justin Rowland, the guy that does Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
I'm actually kind of interested in this. We're all here.
yeah.
Shadow Skyhawk, we're all here for Borderlands. This guy knows
So
we are.
The guys at Squanch Games, we met up with them a few times, and they have the most bizarre title.
It might be because he's moving his head, actually. You're right.
It's just funny as hell. And a lot of you guys are probably familiar with Justin and his work on Rick and Morty. And yeah.
Rick and Morty's good. If you guys haven't watched it, I recommend it.
spent
It's
some time
really
with those
funny.
guys at the studio. Definitely recognized the first time I met Justin. I absolutely recognized him. Promise. It was not awkward. And
No, Cameron, they have not showed
we
it
got to
yet.
spend the time with them
They're
together, and
dragging
they
this
shared
on.
with us their passion for the game and just how freaking weird this thing is. We were excited that the guys at Squanch, and honestly, the guys
Oh,
at
his
Sony
mic
as
is hitting his
were
collar. You're right.
Happy to work with us on this. We
You're
wanted you guys
right.
to check this out. They're just now announcing their launch.
Look at it. It's just flying around there. He doesn't even know. I feel bad for him. He doesn't know.
This bull. Back to you in the studio, Chuck. You, I don't give a.
Oh my God, I hate when knocking effects happen. I always think it's my actual door.
Want a divorce too, and you're keeping the kids because you don't respect me. You push me, and you push me.
We are the abstainers.
Holy, that's what the abstainers look like?
Why can't you just respect that I don't want to rotate my chair? I don't want to be jiggling around.
They look just like the guy who's got the dogs in his eyes causing all this trouble.
Shut the up, Trover. No one needs to hear your commentary about everything. I'm gonna eat some piss, drink some piss.
All right, and that's how we do it. Let's go.
We must find the crystal of Ithacles.
Partner, we gotta find the crystal of Ithacles. I have the crystal of Ithacles right here.
You son of.
You stupid pieces.
I'm your boss. I'm the one who pays your
Boy,
bill.
they're taking Borderlands 3 in a weird direction, huh?
So I need you to shut the up and do what the I tell you to do.
Is that a ball hunter? I don't know, Varuk. I don't know.
All right. And now for the last one.
Finally, last
We
one.
partner with Hopu Games. Yeah. There's a few guys who might know them.
This is the longest,
In
like, 15
fact,
minutes of my life.
Let me show you the trailer first. You guys get a feel of what these guys have been working on. Check this out.
How annoyed would you be if you're actually at this event right now and you're seeing like all these games you care nothing about? You're just like, really? Come on. But at the same time, it is kind of nice that like these basically indie devs are getting their games showcased. I mean, that's good, but we're all here for Borderlands, right? Like, I will say the horror game, whatever that was, looked pretty spooky. I don't know. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't see anybody cosplaying this game, man. Wait, that horror game is supposed to be funny? One with the kids and the flamethrowers? In, like, the orphanage? That's not supposed to be a comedy game. No, Jeans, you have not missed anything. We saw Randy Pitchford come out. They talked about the trailer a little bit, but they basically just confirmed things that we already talked about when we broke down the trailer. And then they said they were going to be right back. And now we're seeing the Gearbox publishing stuff, and they're talking about indie games and stuff. There was a teaser trailer, Jeans, the one that we saw yesterday of the mask. There was that. And they talked about the mask, and they mentioned how it was Vaughn, how Vaughn was on the mask, and, you know, some of the other characters. I am not Andrew. Is it good? I'm actually kind of happy that, like, no, like, voiceover is happening right now, so we actually talk to you guys, because, like, when they're actually doing the presentation, I don't want to speak, really. I don't want to, like, speak over it. This trailer is too long. It's supposed to be showing gameplay, but the gameplay's like, eh? Risk of Rain 1 was pretty nice. The sequel was nice. That's cool. It's good to hear. But I think that was the final one, guys. We may finally, look at the Moxie in the middle of the crowd. We may finally be getting to Borderlands.
This one is so exciting for me. This is a huge day for all of us, and we're so excited to share it with Paul and his team. In fact, hey, Paul, you ready? I want you guys to welcome Paul.
But wait,
Paul
there's
here
more.
is working with a very small team to make Risk of Rain 2.
Let me just had to say you like this game, because now they're going to talk about it for another 20 minutes.
So, as Steve said, I'm Paul. I'm from Hopu Games. The team and I have been working on Risk of Rain 2 for about 3 years now. At its core, it's a co-op, roguelike, third-person action game. When we first started looking for publishing partners for Risk of Rain 2, Gearbox stood out to us because they understand the kind of game we're making. We both love co-op games, shooters, games with tons of awesome loot. So we're super excited to be working with them.
I like games with loot. What about you guys?
Sure
I played this one game that came out in 2012 that was pretty fun. Borderlands 2. Always wanted a sequel.
So we want to make sure that the community's heard and the feedback is there. So with that being said, I'm very excited to announce that Risk of Rain 2 is available on Steam in early access today. Thank you.
Nobody there is going to play that game. Why are you cheering?
Join our Discord to hear about future content updates, what we're working on. Tell us what's great about the game, maybe what's not so great. We'd love to hear your feedback.
Apparently you guys have played that. I never even heard of the first one.
Game and on Discord. Thanks a lot, guys.
1 second.
Oh, boy.
Have I played Anthem yet? No, I have not.
We're helping Paul out in all the ways that you would hope, helping him bring him to additional platforms, getting the word out about how great and amazing this game is. We are so passionate about what he's building. Randy's probably going to come out here and talk about it as well. This is a huge day for all of us. Let's go get your game out there on the world.
Yeah.
But thanks, everybody. Hey, Randy, can you come on out?
Thanks, guys.
Right.
We're 30 minutes in here. We haven't learned about Borderlands 3 at all. Okay, Randy. He's wearing his jacket.
So it was actually my family at the last PAX in Seattle that where they were demoing Risk of Rain 2, and they discovered it and were playing the game, and texting me like, dude, you got to check this out. And I looked at everything online and talked them into letting me play a build, and that game is insane, you guys. Like, you have no idea. Like, there are like 3 people at Hopu.
I think so too,
3
Autumn.
developers. And I was playing Risk of Rain 2, and with the co-op gameplay and the shooting and the looting, I thought, holy shit, like, this is exactly the game that Gearbox would make if instead of 450 people, we only had a team of like 25. And they're 3 people.
3, you say?
I'm just stoked about that. Oh, here's another thing too that I'm supposed to tell you about. Apparently, our buddies up at Valve that run the Steam platform, we were able to do an exclusive deal with them where if you get Risk of Rain 2 within the next few days, you get a free copy that you can gift to a friend. And the Steam guy, yeah, it's pretty cool. Because it's a co-op game, and we want you to play co-op. So the Steam guys had to create a special path so that you can get, when you buy it, you'll get the tools to gift that to anybody on your Steam's friend list or just anybody you know that's on the platform. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, let's talk about some other stuff.
Yes, please. Yes,
actually,
please.
I was realizing, like, a lot of you guys, why are you here? There's like over 3,000 people in this room. Why are you here? Like, it's Thursday. Like, shouldn't you be at school or work or something? Or
Here it comes, boys. Here it comes.
some people are even like celebrating things. Like, does anybody have like a birthday that just happened like within the last week, or have a birthday coming up the next week? Any birthdays?
Maybe got some birthdays in chat
When's
here.
your birthday? Your birthday's tomorrow?
My birthday's today.
Your birthday's today? What's your name? Danny. Danny? Yeah. Do you want to come up and help me? Oh, I got a gift for you. Your birthday's tomorrow? Your birthday, would you help me too? Can I give you a gift? I got a gift for you guys.
Oh, no.
Actually, can one of the enforcers help them get back here so they don't die climbing up on the stage? There's no stage. Yeah, so they'll help you up. So I brought a couple of gifts. Here, let me get this set up.
So the person coming up on stage happens to have a Borderlands mask. Oh, Tiny Tina's Robot Tea Party.
Actually, oh, thank you. Oh, yeah.
I think they're actually making a board game.
Thanks. I just realized something.
It's a board game.
I only have one wrapped
Or
gift.
a card game.
It's okay. We'll fix this. We'll fix this. Come on up. What's your name? Darshell. Nice to meet you. And what's your name? Danny. Nice to meet you too. Darshell, would you mind coming over here?
It is James.
This is your gift. And are you cool having a seat? Would you mind helping me out for a few minutes? I want you to hold this. And I don't have a gift for him, so I'm going to do something else. But if you hold on to that, I'll ask you to help us with what we're doing over here in a second. Danny, right? You know what I can do? Yeah, hey, boy, do you have the box of more?
The box of more.
This is my son.
What is the box of more?
He's also, can you give him a copy?
What a hat. AC/DC style. I dig it.
A box of a new tabletop game, which is literally the first tabletop game that's ever been made with the Borderlands franchise.
Did you guys call it
Borderlands Tiny Tina's Robot Tea Party? Yeah, you know what?
Did you guys in chat call this?
Oh, and this is my son Randy.
You guys called this.
He's Randy 3. I'm not that vain. If I was the first, I probably wouldn't have done it, but I'm just keeping it going, you know? But I think he's actually going to be, there's a booth where this game, can you rip that open actually? There's a box there, I'll give you a fresh one. We're going to destroy that one because I want to show people what's up. There's a booth on the floor if you want to pick one up. It's like $20. It's booth 2411. Yeah, open it up. Do
you guys not have tables?
My kid will actually be there, and his name's Randy Pitchford, so he'll be helping to sell games. So if you want, you can go pick one up, and you can get it signed by Randy Pitchford. So, okay, so here, actually, let's use this table here. What do we got? Get those out. Let me show you. So here's the instructions. This is actually the first, like these just got shipped here. This game isn't even out yet, so it's kind of like a PAX East exclusive.
I want the mask more so than anything.
Let's see. Objective. Be the first to finish your claptrap by building 2 arms, a hat, and a wheel of a single claptrap. Oh, this is cute. Like Tiny Tina's like written. She's like scribbled over the rules. I don't know if you can see that, but she's written. That's funny. Yeah, branding. Yeah.
There's a story there,
Varun. So the card game. I'll help you. I'm good with cards. Okay, so here, hold that.
Ooh, that's a good point. Is Tiny Tina going to rebuild more claptraps?
You guys want to buy this because
in Borderlands 3? That'd be sick.
Under here, there's a shift code. It's like an Easter egg.
Somebody zoom in. Enhance. We got to get that code.
Okay, we'll come back to that. So what you'll get is you first pick a claptrap. Like there's standard claptrap, like gentleman claptrap. There's sheriff, pirate, wizard. And you're going to build your claptrap. And so you'll get a hand of cards. And there's all kinds of different cards. Like, okay, so this is the regular claptrap. He's got his birthday hat. This is a wizard arm, right? So you take all these parts. There's the sheriff wheels, sheriff hat, gentleman claptrap hat, wizard hat, and so on. Oh, this is one of the special cards. This is called Take a Spin. So with Take a Spin, you get to pick the next 7 cards, look at them, pick the one you like, and then you can immediately put it on your robot. You can also put the wrong parts on other robots, so you can screw your neighbors. There's usually on the bottom, there's ways to fix that. Yeah, like right here, swipe. Here, you can hold those. Swipe, take a card at random from another player's hand. Party foul. This is Tina's party foul. Sometimes you need to interrupt. Somebody's going to make the winning move. You can block them. Stop a card from being played. The sheriff arm.
I don't know what to say.
Bring the pain. So punch,
I really didn't think we'd be talking about a card game here today.
Punch. He can punch like the legs off a claptrap, which I've always wanted to see happen. New you, if everybody's just been dogpiling on you and just completely screwed your robot up, you can reset it. You can knock all the pieces off.
Plot twist, this is Borderlands 3, oh god.
Wild, Digistruct. The Digistruct card is, all the Digistruct cards are wild, so you can apply it even if it doesn't match your claptrap. Dumpster Dive, that's Crazy Earl. You can go through the discard pile and pick whatever card you want. And Pirate Hat, there's a bunch of these. But I just realized something.
Nobody cares?
Cards.
Oh.
And I'm a magician. Should we do a trick with these?
I was yelling that before I got my birthday.
Yeah? Oh, you want to do a trick with me? Okay. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to spread these out. Can you guys see this? Okay. So you'll look at these and just kind of like I want you to just. It doesn't actually matter what card you're going to pick because we're not going to do like I'm going to figure out what your card is. But if you like one, just touch it. Slide it out. Like I just picked this one, so I picked Gentleman Claptrap Arm, right? So it's got the monocle. So we'll pick it out. We'll look at it, and then I'm going to get a pen out, and we're going to sign. You're going to sign your card. So it's not. I don't need to know. We'll all know what the card is, but yours will be the only one.
What's happening right now?
It's going to get signed. Okay. So I'm going to put that one on top. So don't go to the top. Just anywhere in the middle. Touch any card you want.
I know,
That
dude.
one?
We have
Okay,
25 minutes left. He said they may go a little bit over,
Put these
but.
together. And show everybody what it is. What is it? Oh, this is the pirate claptrap arms. Okay, so I'm going to tell you where to sign. I'm like a little X there, and then so sign it on the line.
Okay. I have the handwriting of a second grader.
Oh, that's good. Let's see, we don't need that. And do you usually sign your name like this?
Yeah.
Exactly like that?
Yeah.
Like on checks? Credit card receipts?
Yeah.
Okay, let's here, let me get rid of this. Let's show everybody. Selfie. This is what Danny's signature looks like. All right? I want you to see this too. You stay there. I want you to look at that. If you recognize it again, okay? Help me out. We'll get the deck out. We're going to do something impossible. Here, I'm going to cut right here, drop it in, face down, right? Put it back in there. It's lost in the deck. We're going to shuffle it. We're going to shuffle it. I want you to think of a number. Don't say it yet. Take these. Think of a number between 1 and 50. A random number. Okay, and we didn't work anything out before this show. This is the first. You have no.
I hope he
no
messes
idea
it
you're
up
even coming.
somehow.
Okay. Random number. In fact, if you want, you could even ask somebody from the crowd, or you could pick yourself. You decide. 1 in 50. We're going to need a number. 47. 47. 47, you guys. Now, I want to give you an opportunity to change your mind. We can do 47, but we're going to count down, and that's kind of a big number. If you insist, we'll do 47, but if you want to pick a different one to save everybody a little bit of time, it's no big deal. It's up to you. We're going to count down, so we're going to go through 47. It's cool. We can do it. This is I'm a magician, you guys. Would you like to keep 47 or would you like to change your mind?
I hope they go keep it. They're actually going to count.
I'm sorry. She doesn't want to change her mind.
Uh-oh.
One card face down on the table. Face down on the table.
James says no, the 50 minus 47 is 3.
3. You do it. 4, 5, 6,
Stage.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Welcome to the Borderlands 3 reveal, guys. You guys having fun?
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Stop! It was 47, right? Let's get these out of the way. That is the 47th card.
All right.
Put it onto the table. Face down. Let's let it build.
Yeah, we need more anticipation, please.
That's the 47th card. You want to show him? Show the card. Show him the card. This does not have your signature. You guys, this is supposed to happen. Because I asked her what number to pick. And you've been holding that box, that gift wrap box, from the beginning. Can you open it? Don't get ahead of me.
This is such a slow burn. Oh, man.
Open it up. Rip the packaging off, if you can.
It's the same game.
It's really professionally sealed. I'll take that. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Get the cards out. Got to open those too. They're also, yeah, here, sure.
Came here for a Borderlands 3 reveal. We're getting a magic show. What is happening right now, man?
You can get rid of the claptrap cards. We don't need those. So, yeah.
I want
so
Borderlands Remastered and Borderlands 3.
We'll get rid of those. Okay, I don't want to touch them. Count into my hands 47 cards. You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself. Ready? Go ahead.
The card's right there.
1,
she just showed
2,
it.
3, 4.
The signature
5,
card was
6,
the very first
7,
one that she put down.
8, 9, 10, 11,
That or they all have
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Stop! Take that card. Don't look at it. Hold it against your chest. That is the 47th card. Give me the rest of these. Give me the rest of these. She has the 47th card, you guys.
I think they all have the signature. Just
that card
it shattered the illusion.
Was sealed with the rest of these cards
because the very first card had
in a
the
box,
thing, so.
sealed in plastic, wrapped as her birthday present. He signed a card. It's gone. You've got a card. You don't believe it, do you? Did you look? Did you look?
This is the worst reveal ever.
Guys. A miracle! Thank you so much. You did a great job. Thank you so much.
It may have been kind of cool if we didn't know every card had the signature because she accidentally showed them.
So let's get you some fresh copies. Happy birthday, Danny. Happy birthday, Darshell. Darshell and Danny. Thank you guys. And they'll help you not die on your way back.
Let it be known that we are 40 minutes into this. 42 minutes into this.
Away later. So if you want to pick that game up, it's pretty fun. It's now my warm-up game for my board game group. It's actually really legit.
I am considerably older now than when this live stream started.
If you want to bump into me, I'll be happy to sign it or whatever. But that's it. We're done. That's the new Borderlands game. Do you guys like it? Is it everything you'd hope for?
Oh, boys. I think trailer's coming.
You're going to kill me. I'm not surviving this day. Let's get on. We've got actually a lot of great Borderlands stuff to talk about.
Do we? Now we have 18 minutes left.
What are we doing next? Oh, do I introduce him? We'll have Voice of God do it.
It's okay, Randy. Please welcome to the stage Senior Community Manager Cullen Sweet and a gaggle of gearboxers.
Come on, you guys.
I think we're finally getting to it, guys. I think it's finally happening now. Look at the t-shirt. It's got the golden mask. It's finally happening.
How's it going, everybody? Man, we honestly would not be here today if it wasn't for you, our community. The love and support that you guys have shown us over the years, whether it's through your
bringing the
cosplay,
dancing lobsters,
your social media messages, even your handwritten letters. Each of these validate our desire within Gearbox to entertain the world. I'd like to take this opportunity to quickly introduce you to some of my amazing colleagues up here on stage.
Hi, my name is Mario Rodriguez. I'm an associate producer at Gearbox Software working on Borderlands 2 VR.
Hey, I'm Anthony Nicholson. I'm a project producer, so I kind of work on with all the departments and a lot of these cool people up here.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? I'm Amanda Christensen. I'm a concept artist at Gearbox Software, and I basically draw cool stuff all day.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kate Pitstick, and I'm a mission designer at Gearbox Software.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kayla Belmore. I am a pipeline producer, and I work on content creation at Gearbox Software.
What is a
Now,
pipeline?
guys, we've got a lot to go over with you today, but I'd like to just kind of point out that really today just marks the very beginning for the year of Borderlands. We've got several more exciting announcements for you guys throughout the months to come. So that being said, we encourage you to not only follow our current channels, but also our brand new Discord. There, you'll be able to find things like community skins, codes, the whole 9 yards.
Oh, that's
as
cool.
well as take part in
I'm definitely
live
joining.
AMA opportunities with leadership within Gearbox, including that of Randy Pitchford himself.
Heitzel?
In fact,
Notice how
we
that
can
one
give
person
away
has
some
not been
physical
allowed to speak
products
the entire
today.
presentation.
I mean, we've got apparently some
Keep
more
that in
of
mind.
this brand new board game that Randy just did his magic trick with. So throughout the entirety of this weekend, we'll start kicking that off right away. You know, one of the things that we really wanted to do with this Discord is to kind of bridge that gap between us as a developer and you guys as our community. So I think probably to kick things off, we'll probably talk about, you know, what, Mario, your experience was in terms of listening to our community and their feedback. You want to talk a little bit more on that?
Sure. So I guess some of you have played the game. Cool. So we launched the game in December, and it was very positive feedback. But we got some tweets and comments like these. So we got right back to work as soon as we saw that. A lot of you wanted it. And so we worked really hard to bring it out. And earlier this month, we actually released a free update that introduced aim controller in Borderlands 2 VR. We were very
I'm going to quiet this down for a second because I don't think most of you care about aim controller support in Borderlands 2 VR. I think they're legitimately going to like go this entire hour and then drop one trailer at the very end and not say anything about it. And I think that's going to be it. That's my guess based on what they're showing so far, but we'll see. I'll turn it back up now.
And we have one more update coming up later this summer that will introduce all of the DLC from Borderlands 2 to Borderlands 2 VR. This will be a free update this summer.
Oh, that's kind of cool for people to have VR. That's neat.
Now, we actually have some more information with VR, but
The
we'll
Torque
hold that
DLC is
off
by
for a
far my
later date
favorite.
Time, but actually, you know, before we talk about some of the other messages that you guys have read yourselves, why don't we just kick things off with a video to start?
Angel.
Wake up, Vault Hunter. I'll explain everything soon, but know this. You're alive for a reason, and I am here to help you. Help you witness these world premieres.
Is it finally happening?
You want to hear a story, huh?
It cut out. I hate Gearbox so much!
Wake up.
I hate
So, you want to hear a story, huh?
I hate them so much, yet I love them. Somebody end my suffering. Yeah, I think it's scripted, Swagmaster. I think it is. This is an abusive relationship. Oh, uh-oh.
This is awesome!
They're remastering Borderlands 2 in the pre-sequel? And the DLC? Yeah, the video's super frame ready. That's the stream, not me. Yeah, I'm very confused. These things already came out. I'm gonna get Randy for this. Ultra HD, though. What if it's like that Fallout 4 DLC that just is like higher res? Yeah, it's a free UHD pack. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I hope they sort out the frame rate issues on the video.
Hey, sorry about the technical difficulties.
Hey, Brittany Johnson's
We were going
there.
to have our angel, Brittany, introduce 4K up-res versions of Borderlands and Borderlands: A Handsome Collection, including Borderlands 2 and Borderlands: A Pre-Sequel. And you just saw the Handsome Collection video.
This is the girl who plays Angel, by the way, if you guys don't know.
Brittany, I'm sorry that this is our angel. This is Guardian Angel. So welcome her. Can we play? Can we do it again? Can we do it again? Do you want to look at the camera and maybe we'll do it live this time? Can we do it live with the? Yeah, 1 second. Sorry about this, you guys. I'm really nervous because we have another video that I really want to make sure it's perfect.
It's gonna be frame ready, I bet. I hope they can fix that. Because again, that's on me or my stream. That's their stream. It's frame ready.
Are we good? Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. We'll have the Guardian Angel kick it off.
Imagine the pressure she has right now.
Wake up, Vault Hunter.
Oh, okay.
I'll explain everything soon, but know this. You're alive for a reason, and I am here to help you. Help you witness these world premieres.
It says BO1, by the way. It says BO1 Gearbox. I think Borderlands 1. It says BO1. I'm just saying. Look, see, 6 BO1 Gearbox. This better be the remaster, man. It's gotta be. It's gotta be remastered than Borderlands 3. It's gotta be. At first, I hated this presentation. Now I love it. This is hilarious.
All right, let's welcome all the devs back to the stage to talk about this next game.
Come on, you guys. Okay, so they're going to make sure this video works before we do the next thing. What you would have seen was an awesome 4K remastered, up-res edition of the original Borderlands.
It's happening!
Which is coming to Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and it's awesome. And my favorite thing about it, like we didn't just go in and
it's happening, boys.
Render it in 4K and port it to the new platforms. We actually did stuff. We actually did, like
Voice
one of the
acting?
things we did. We never supported. We didn't have Shift for Borderlands 1, so there was no support for things like shift codes. But I think that's my favorite thing about the remaster, the Game of the Year edition of Borderlands 1, is now there's shift codes. So I can tweet golden keys at you guys all day for Borderlands 1. Do you have a mic? Kayla,
They did not mention PC,
in the remastered
but
version?
I assume PC's coming.
Borderlands 1 is going to be getting real heads and skins.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Okay.
Remember, we just had color shifts on the characters, right? Kate, what do you dig?
Well, starting out as a level designer in the industry, one of the things that's important to me is navigation. So
Yeah.
Borderlands 1 will have the mini-map on screen now.
Thank
that's
you.
To help you get around.
Thank you, goodness.
That's right. Added the more mini-map.
Oh, this is great. I'm so
Do you
happy.
like this impromptu way of dealing with what you didn't see in the
Oh,
trailer?
this is wonderful. This is so good.
Mario, what do you like about...
So I hear people like co-op. So Borderlands 1 will go from 2 players to 4 players.
4-player split screen.
Oh, split screen. Okay, I was gonna say it was already 4 players, but
screen,
split
one
screen.
console. Holy
Okay.
shit. Anthony, what do you think? What do you dig?
I mean, it's remastered, so we get to play it on Xbox One and PS4 now.
Yes. Yes. It's the first time Borderlands has been native on the new platforms.
They still haven't mentioned PC, which is
Amanda,
concerning,
you got a mic.
but
What do you think?
Well, I'm really stoked to see it and play it in 4K to see all the awesome art that inspired me to kind of want to work at Gearbox. Just try to imagine it.
4K.
Beautiful 4K.
They were trying to show it to you in 4K, and it destroyed the laptop, apparently. So, it's awesome. It's coming out kind of soon.
how soon?
Immediately. One other thing about it.
Today?
We've actually remastered some things. We've had a lot of fun with the boss fight at the very end of the game.
No.
Hell of a lot of loot. I think if you like Borderlands 1, I think you're really going to dig this. So there's a summary of the quality of life improvements that are in the game. Yeah. Thank you guys.
What about FOV sliders? What about voice
What's the
acting?
next
Probably
slide?
not. They probably didn't add voice
So we have
acting.
Borderlands 2, Borderlands the pre-sequel, also refreshed, enhanced for 4K, remastered. And what does this mean? This means that all 3 of these things are available. And I believe that everyone that came to visit us here today is getting them for free. Is that what we're doing?
That's kind of neat. Yeah, but they didn't mention PC or FOV sliders. FOV sliders definitely aren't going to be on console. At least I would imagine. Actually, why not? Why couldn't they be on console? Now I think about it.
I don't know. How are they giving them out? I guess they have coupons. So are they doing it on the way out? How are we doing this? Oh, you already have it.
Oh, okay. They could have tweeted it out then. Let us
Spoilers. So thanks for coming, you guys.
know. Somebody check Steam if the
Let's
remaster's
go
on there.
over what we've learned. There's a new Borderlands game coming. We got some cool things the publishing's doing. There's a board game from our friends Nerdvana Games. That's about it, right?
The guy's finally talking.
Is it time?
It's time.
I think it's time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's about to happen. This is it. The moment we've waited for 7 years.
I gotta do this first. I gotta show you guys something.
I hope
first.
it's not super frame ready. I
You
bet
might
it will
like
be. Oh, come on.
This was a gift that was waiting for me when I checked into the hotel that they made for me.
The jacket.
Let me just, I guess I'll just do this.
Did I not tell you guys how awesome that was? Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm like legitimately shaking right now. I'm so excited for this. These need to go on sale. These need to go on sale, by the way. I would totally buy them. I would totally buy these.
So that's it. No, that's not it. That's not it. I'm just, what is, you want to do it?
Randy, I think there was only one thing people wanted to hear me talk about today.
That's right.
So I'd like to ask that my friends at Gearbox Quebec and at Gearbox Frisco help me out.
Oh, it's happening, guys. I'm not even gonna speak. I'm gonna mute my mic. I'll see you guys on the other side. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Wow.
Okay.
They're doing the yes chants. Guys.
Holy shit. Oh my God. Okay, there was some technical problem with that. It was jittery.
Yes.
They tell me they fixed it.
Really?
Should we run it again?
Yes! For the love of God, please.
Let's run it again. We'll do it one more time.
I told you guys it's not my fault. It was like frame ratey. Nope, it's still frame ratey. It's still frame ratey. Who cares? I'll still watch it again.
Please help me out, you guys. I love PAX, but come on. We should have brought our own equipment, right? Can we do it, you guys? No, they're amazing. It's just there's a lot to manage here, and it's 4K, and it's kind of new.
720p be fine if it was running 60 FPS. Crying out loud.
They said they'll wait. So how's it going?
You think the guy villain's a siren? The leaks were saying, James, that he has siren-like abilities, but sirens can't be guys, so... Who knows? Maybe he's trans. Maybe he's actually a woman.
The middle screen, because this is some weird stuff. It's not even 4K, and just do it on the two side screens. Can we make? Will that? Maybe there's a chance there. I don't know. I want you, like, you don't understand. We've been working on this game for 5 years.
Well, his sister's an actual siren.
The team has put so much of themselves. It's obscene the amount of personal effort that goes into a Borderlands game, and
he leeches off his sister's power. Okay, that's an interesting concept.
Our deepest wish is to just do whatever we can to make a worthy successor. We know how important Borderlands is to you. We know how important it is to us, and I really would love to see this thing shown in the way it's meant to be shown. So, thanks for hanging for a second. How do we feel, guys?
By the way, this is the third attempt at showing it. And it's actually good now. Oh, here we go, guys. Once again, you guys ready? There they are, red tattoos. There's the twins. Lilith, the graphics are so much better. They're so. I said this would be a big deal too. The graphics are so much better now. There's our ball hunters. The leaks were all true. I think I'm gonna play Beastmaster. He looks so freaking cool. Oh, look at it. Oh, the LED. I love the neon lights. Sick. There's our new siren. That's a vault key. A big robot in the back. I think it's one of the ball hunter's companions, the robot. I always forget their names, so. Check out the guns. The Firehawk. Maya, long hair. That's the kid that she was shown giving the book to in the teaser. Now, Lilith is being defeated right there by the two twins. Notice that. There's Zane. There's the new vehicle we saw. Check out that technical. Look at that city. That's the big thing for me. That freaking city, dude. There's some first-person action of the guns. Ellie's scrapyard's gonna be there. I love these locations. So here, once again, are gonna be those twins. Dinosaurs, apparently. I'm interested because guys can't be sirens. So he's like siphoning the siren power somehow. I wonder how that's going to work. Oh, man. Are those Iridians? Or is that the robot? This is like the best part of the trailer. Maya, dude. Tiny Tina, all grown up with Mordecai and Brick. There's Ellie. I think she's going to make the... There's the guy that looks like Tannis' dad. And Claptrap's at the bottom of the ship. I think that's a ship. There it's, There's Tannis. Look at the graphics, man. Tannis and Marcus. That may have been like a giant magnet at a scrapyard that Claptrap was attached to. Here's a bunch of guns. I'd love to be able to pause right there and like look at the guns. But the gun with legs? What the heck's that? There's that robot that's going to be one of the Ball Hunter abilities. Here are a bunch of guns. I wish we could pause, but... Oh, look at it, guys. Notice how some of those weapons had purple elemental effects. Like a light purple, like almost a pinkish. Might be a new element, maybe? Either way, guys. Oh, my God. You saw Zero? I didn't see Zero. See, there's Clappy. I love how they put the little, yeah, a little less than. Oh, that's so good. Killer's on YouTube. We can go through it on stream. We could.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you soon. I'll see you around.
Oh, my gosh.
Thank you.
Oh, my gosh. That was just wonderful. That was so freaking good. Ladies and gentlemen, what an awesome reveal that was. Oh, my gosh. Let's see. We're going to leave this open here for a second. I'm going to see. Apparently, it's on YouTube. Wonder if it'd be on the official Borderlands, maybe on the Gearbox page. We happy few, we happy few. Let's see.
In 1969, engineers.
Oh, but now I'm gonna turn this down. Yeah, now we're just getting like advertisements and stuff like that for the stream. All right, official developer trailer. Okay, so let's see. It might take me a second here, guys, but I should be able to get this up on another monitor and we can like break it down together. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not a streamer, right? So I'm not gonna be super quick on this. But okay. Did I have this already set up at some point? I think I had this set up before. Give me 1 second. We'll bring this over here. There we go. And then we're gonna move OBS over to here. And I think we just add the browser, right? There we go. That's not what I'm after. Never mind. That's not what I'm after. We're gonna remove that real quick. Oh, here we go. Now I think we've got it. Now I just have to resize her. There we go. Apologies for this, guys. I don't really do this all too often. And drag that to about here. It's gonna be about the actual size of my monitor itself. That'll be fine. And now we're gonna go ahead and basically just get rid of Twitch and just remove that. Apologies for that. I legitimately I'm not a streamer. I had to figure that all out on the fly, essentially. Play it in the slowest possible speed. Well, we can do that, actually. Let's get rid of the ad right here. The idea here is we're going to go to speed, put down to 0.25. One of the big ones for me personally, we're going to skip ahead. And I want to get to the part where there's... Oh, real quick. I mean, there's going to be Tiny Tina. She's almost as tall as Mordecai. Notice how Mordecai has just a very different look about him. I wonder where Talon is. I mean, Brick as well. I mean, he's definitely aged quite a bit. Everybody has. Like, we're at least 5 years in the future here. There's going to be Ellie. Yeah, Claptrap looks like right now, this is where we're going to find him potentially. It looks like a giant magnet instead of a rocket ship. I think Claptrap's attached to a magnet of some sort in a scrapyard. and he's looking a little worse for wear. You guys can see. Right? You always skip ahead to get rid of the ad. Yeah. All right, skip ahead here. I mean, just look at the difference in graphical fidelity and everything that we're seeing here. Look at the difference in just the shape and the appearance and the everything. It's so much better on Tannis as well as Marcus. This is the back of Moxie, I believe. One of you guys pointed that out earlier. I believe this is the back of Moxie right here. I can't tell you who that is in the background, but just look at it's amazing. And I talked about this in my videos. Like, you know, we talked about Borderlands 2 in the pre-sequel. Like, they're good-looking games, and they are, for the most part. They have that iconic Borderlands look to them. But Borderlands 2 is 7 years old. Even on PC and 1440p with the highest possible settings, it's still a 7-year-old game, right? And now we see this, right? Talon died. When Talon die? Talon was definitely... Are you thinking of Bloodwing, little Johnny? Because Talon was the new Bloodwing that he got. And I don't believe Talon's dead. But here's going to be the Vault Hunters. I'm just skipping it. I just want to skip ahead to the gun parts pretty much on here. I'm just going to press... Oh, that was loud. Apologies for that. Here we go. Now we're like slowing down to the guns. Look at this here. What the heck is that? It's shooting out like multiple streams of lava, it looks like. No, though, Johnny, you're thinking of Bloodwing. There is no audio. You're not supposed to have audio. Do you want slow-mo audio? This is what it sounds like. Are you guys new around here? This is what happens when you play at 0.25 speed. That's why there's no audio. You guys new or what? What the heck? You think it was going to be perfect audio playing at 1/4 the speed it's supposed to be? Look at this gun here. That's like an Old West rifle of some sort. That is the suit, I believe, that comes with the... I forget her name, but the female soldier-looking Vault Hunter. We have the leaked names, so we don't have the official names or anything like that. Look at the guns, dude. Now, obviously, like when you're on YouTube and everything, there's going to be a little bit of artifacting and stuff. You guys can see that. Yeah, Talon, Johnny. Talon was the new one he got. I think he was in one of the DLCs, I think. Actually, he gets Talon. Okay, look at that pistol right there. A fire pistol. Different sights on them and everything. Giant magazine. That's a new rifle for sure. These guns look so much different, which is something I'm personally very excited about. Because we're talking about a game that is very new compared to the old ones, right? I mean, Borderlands 2 came out 7 years ago, and when they gave us Tales from the Borderlands, we were excited about it, but they reused so many of the weapon models and assets from Borderlands 2 that didn't even really feel like a new game. So, for all intents and purposes, we're looking at new weapons in Borderlands for the first time in 7 years, right? And there's gonna be one of the new little, there's gonna be all sorts of different creatures and stuff here, I'm sure. Actually, I want to go back just for a second if we can. Right there. Okay, this is so hard because they show it like literally for a second. I'm going to keep on going through and pausing real quick. It's right here. Check this out. Looks like Malawan is going to play a bigger role. We saw the big M logo in the trailer. Right here is going to be the ammo machine. That's going to be the Z machine right there. I know it's like super low res. We're as high as we can possibly be right now at 1080p. Oh, wow. We can go even high. You can go 4K. Oh, we can go 4K on this trailer. That is perfect. We can see this so much better now. I mean, I get you guys are looking at this through a stream, but yeah, Talon appeared at One Bomb Island. Oh, use... Ooh, okay, so use the... Oh, okay. That's actually much easier. Wow, since when can you use comma and period? I guess I never really went through things frame by frame. Look at the graphics here, guys. Look how beautiful this gun looks. That looks like an Atlas gun, right? But mind you, most of this is going to be on Promethea. The advertisements that we saw during... well, we didn't really see them, but it was Morse code in Battleborn. They were saying to visit Promethea and the Children of the Vault and everything like that. So this is likely all in Promethea. At least the majority of it is. Here's going to be a Malawan weapon. That looks like it would be a white or a green quality Malawan weapon, just judging from the appearance. Let's just keep on going. This is so good. Thank you for that tip, by the way. Now, I wish we could get rid of the bar at the bottom just to make it perfect, but let's keep on going, I suppose. I mean, this looks like a traditional, iconic Borderlands location, right? We've seen this kind of place before, but notice the technical, how different that is. Also notice just the lighting, the cell shading, everything. It's so much newer. Oh my gosh. They could have given us more. I mean, they could have. All of these adorable little creatures, why would we shoot these? But look how cool that weapon is. Different sights, different models, lights everywhere. I mean, look at... What is that? What is it doing right now? Oh, that's so good. Here's a close-up of one of the bandits. I mean, look how different the bandits look. I mean, they're the same, but they're so different. So April 3rd is the release date of the Borderlands Remastered. Do we know for a fact if it's coming to PC? That's kind of a big deal. Maybe you think this might be a flamethrower? I mean, it's white, and it's also shooting out what appears to be a projectile, so I don't think. Just the bandits and the psychos, I mean, they're the same, but they're different, and I love that. Wait a minute. Who's that up there? Let the something terror begin on the sign. I can't make out who that is, but potentially one of the bad guys. Oh, now we can see a little bit better. I still can't see. It's let the something of terror begin, but this is probably an arena of... Oh, let the pain and terror. You can see it there on the left side. I was looking at the right side. This is nuts. The Holy Broadcast Center, because they are the children of the vault. They are a giant cult. Look at that freaking weapon. Notice the ammo count there appearing off the side of the gun. These guns are so sick looking. Dude. It's coming to Steam in the trailer? Oh, sick. I didn't know there was a trailer for Borderlands 1. I guess it actually was technical difficulties where they couldn't actually see things. That's nuts. Look at these guns, dude. They're all so different. Like, they all look like... $10 coming from Nefarious Bread. They all look like they belong in Borderlands, but they're also much different than anything we've seen before. Sadly, I'm at work, so I can't watch, but the hype is so real. Oh, dude, you're going to love it. You're going to love the trailer. And now we're like slowly kind of going through the trailer frame by frame. Is that an Iridian weapon? What the heck is on the front of this Malawan-style rocket launcher? What the heck is this? Thank you for the $10, Nefarious, man. Thank you. Yeah, still no Krieg. Sinrin Soldier, you're right. There's still no Krieg. But, dude, just look at the buildings and stuff. You got the barrels there, like everything you would expect. You can see the little ammo chests and stuff, like right here. Little ammo chests and stuff. You can see everything, but it's just so much different. Probably mentioned PS4 and Xbox One because they wanted... yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. Go to 105 and 106. That could be Krieg. Okay. On here, I'll put... We'll go there real quick. How far are we in right now? We're at 305. Okay, so... There's a Goliath, and boy, he's angrier than normal. Look how red he is. Let's keep on going. We're at 105 right now, so that's a new vehicle. That is Zane, I believe. Oh, that looks skinnier than Krieg, but that's definitely the flamethrower. That is definitely the flamethrower weapon. For sure. You're going to have to dip out. Shadow, thank you so much for tuning in today, man. Thank you for being with us as we experience Borderlands 3 for the first time. So freaking cool. But there's a flamethrower. New type of weapon, boys. Look at it. You can see the pack on his back and everything. That's pretty sick. But I think that might just be an enemy. And like most flamethrower enemies in video games, you probably shoot at the tank on the back and he probably explodes. Oh, look at that gun. What the heck is this, man? That's the new siren, by the way. You can't tell by the tattoos. Dude. Oh, we're buffering. How are we buffering going frame by frame? How is that possible? How is that possible? Is the video about to implode? How far in were we when we're looking at the guns? We were right about here-ish. We were a little bit before there, apparently. Oh, a little bit before that. I'm just going to keep on backing up. We were right about here. Oh my gosh, dude. Check this out. Look at these guns, dude. And notice the little watch there on the side as well. Remember last year, rain picture of asking Elon Musk about his flamethrower? Yeah, I think that is. That's so sick, dude. That's so sick. All right, there's one of our first looks, I guess. That's the damage markers on the enemies. I mean, kind of to be expected. Oh, there's a first look at the chest, but notice how it's not streaming up. Like, I imagine it will, like, in the actual game. They're just kind of showing one little frame right now, but that's going to be a chest. We see some really weird looking... What's this little thing supposed to be? These are obviously pistols, and this looks like it's Malawan brand, but I can't quite tell what that little thing is. That's weird. It's like a grenade mod or a shield or something. Oh, just look at this gun, dude. The explosive barrels even. There's a revolver. Children of the Vault graffiti. This is definitely Promethea, man. It's like Pandora, but not quite. Is that a sniper? Is that a side mount explosive sniper? What the heck? And then this little thing, it looks like a suppressed SMG of some sort. Oh, this is so cool, guys. Notice the little chest over here even. Today, Children of the Vault, join meet the Calypsos. Yeah, the leaks were right. It says meet Calypsos. So the Calypso twins are going to be the bads. They really are. Reese is in the trailer too? I have not seen Reese so far. Okay. I guess because it's 4K and we're also streaming or something, but I'm not dropping frames or anything. We're literally buffering on a trailer video trying to go through frame by frame. I don't know how it's possible, but it is. It's something that keeps happening. Let's go here towards the end, and we're going to check out... See, Claptrap is worse for wear. Mind you, he's the only Claptrap left in existence, unless that card game is somehow suggesting that Tiny Tina is going to try to rebuild a new line of Claptraps, which would be fantastic. But our Claptrap is a little worse for wear. I did not see Salvador Frito. I have not seen him. Reese's facial hair now? Yeah, he had facial hair in the teaser, the mask teaser. But yeah, Claptrap is very worse for wear. Why is this buffering every time I want to go forward? It's like jumping us forward like a lot of frames at one time instead of like just one. Give it a second. Wait for it to buffer. And I think I've actually figured it out. I think I'm actually using the wrong key for this. Go 305. We can go 305 real quick. Aren't we just there, though? Yeah, we were at 305. There's a enemy of some sort there. Buzzard looking, I guess maybe that's not a buzzard. I can't even quite tell. That's a cool looking sniper. I want to go back to Clappy here for a second, though. Yeah, there we go. I think I was using the wrong key. Look at Claptrap. He is very worse for wear. He's kind of, I mean, he looks great. I mean, the art style, the graphics are awesome. But, you know, he's the last existing Claptrap bot, essentially. His tire's looking kind of bad. He's looking a little rough right now. Boy, I wish this would stop buffering. Zero's there? Where's Zero? No Axton, Krieg, Salvador, Zero, or Gage. Do we have a timestamp for when Zero's in there? Because I would love to see Zero. That would be fantastic. Let's go all the way back here. I want to focus on this little part here. Give me a second to try and find it. It might actually be a decent way into the trailer, which will make it harder to find. I'm a Vault Hunter, this, that, the other thing. No, it's right here-ish. This is part of the fight. Wait for it. We're going to go forward. Lilith is down right now. And obviously, she has the flame of the Firehawk thing going on, right? That's all interesting. But if we go forward, right here's going to be Maya. I guess we can show that. Here's Maya, as well as this person who also seems to have blue hair. Is this a relative of Maya or something? That's pretty interesting. We saw Maya handing this character a book in the mask teaser, which was pretty nuts. Here it is. This is exactly what we're looking for. This is a vault key. Lilith is down on the ground, trying to reach for it, basically. The Calypso twins are right there. Notice how the brother has a giant robot arm, and then the smaller one is the sister. She's a siren. She's got the siren tattoos. Zero's at 244. But yeah, something bad here appears to be happening to Lilith. I mean, she's that close to the main bad guys, and there's a vault key there. She looks a little worse for wear right now. Do they take her powers? Yes, Autumn. I think we just figured it out. Remember how this guy has like Siren-y style powers, but he's not a siren? I think he's taking the power from sirens. The Calypso brother is going to take Lilith's siren powers. The Panther fan 100 saw first. Well, Panther fan. That's gotta be it. Holy crap. Holy crap. It's amazing what you can figure out when you just go through frame by frame. Like, why is it going forward? Oh, it's because I'm pressing that instead of this. Instinctively, I go to press the number keys, which number keys put you forward 5 seconds. But what is it? Reese is at 245. Wasn't Zero at 244? Am I remembering that correctly? All right, so right here. All right, so there's Claptrap on top of the bot. Oh, what if Claptrap dies right there? It's that magnet. Like, he gets, like, squished in a scrapyard. What if that happens? That's definitely a giant magnet, like, for sure. That's Reese? Holy crap, it is. Notice his new arm? And that's Zero with him. With a new outfit. Holy crap! Reese runs the Atlas Corporation, but is Fiona in here? Because remember that both Reese and Fiona disappeared. It's possible they just disappeared back to Promethea, where the original Iridian ruins were from, because they entered the Vault of the Traveler. But he's definitely older and has a mustache. He looks like a classic middle management guy, you know? Fiona in the Crimson Lance armor? I'm not so sure about that. Not gonna lie, though. The new Zero skin, I think I like the original more. What do you guys think? Like, it looks kind of meh. You know, I mean, the mask is cool, but, like, the color-wise, like, the black and red that he had before were better, in my opinion. Holy crap. Well, Reese is back. What's he doing? Is he giving a thumbs up? What's he doing in this scene? Oh my gosh, stop buffering, please. Oh no, he's just doing that to open. That's totally Reese. Oh, come on. No, I'm not trying to mute. I'm trying to go back. Holy crap, he's here. He's actually here. You think they'll control Lilith like in Borderlands 2? I think they straight up take her power. And what if they kill her? I mean, we saw in Borderlands 2, they're willing to kill Vault Hunters from previous games. They are. That's concerning. It really is. Okay, let's go to the very beginning of the trailer here, boys. Very beginning. Zoom, enhance, frame by frame. Oh my gosh. If we could stop buffering, please, for the love of God. It's a black screen. How is there any buffering on this? Okay, here we go. So here's a kind of a close-up look of those Calypso twins. The brother is so goofy looking, like skinny, scrawny head, big old midsection, tattoos everywhere, a giant mechanical arm. So weird. But yeah, he's definitely taking Siren powers with the help of his Siren twin sister, even though they only really look like twins, honestly, but they're definitely the Calypsos. That's for sure. Yeah, they better not kill Krieg, Jeans. I don't think Krieg is in this trailer. I don't think he's been spotted yet. But, I mean, we're kind of just going through right now. We're going to see if we can spot him, but apparently going through frame by frame at 4K is, like, difficult for reasons I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, they are quite the evil twins, I would say. My God. I'm very happy to upload this in 4K as well. But honestly, I'm at the point where it's like, okay, maybe we'll drop this down to freaking 1440p, because I don't know if it's my internet or if it's YouTube or what's happening right now, but it is painfully frustrating that I'm trying to just, like, simply watch the... let's change this back to normal speed. There we go. I'm just trying to, like, simply go through this, and it's like buffer. It's like, how are we buffering right now? We're going through by frames here. Like, you can play the entire video at 4K resolution seamlessly at 60 frames per second, but you can't go through by a single frame. It's like, what the heck? But again, this goes to show just, like, the leap in graphics that Borderlands 3 has compared to the previous ones. His arms modified to take Siren powers. Here are going to be the Vault Hunters. I forget their names. So Siren, Beastmaster, Soldier, kind of, and then Trickster. I don't even know what he's supposed to be. Zane, I think his name is. That, I believe, is one of the pets that the Beastmaster is going to have. I'm pretty positive. I'm 90% sure that the Beastmaster is going to be Loaderbot. Pretty sure. You could download it and put it into your editing software. Well, actually, I don't download YouTube videos. I record YouTube videos with NVIDIA Shadowplay, and then I pull them into my editing software. So I'd have to, like, record it live right now, which probably wouldn't be really that hard, but I don't know. We'll just keep on going for right now. But those are going to be our 4 Vault Hunters. Oh, a zoom in on the 4 Vault Hunters. Actually, right now, it's going by pretty good. I mean, just look, it's definitely a robot. You look at the eye and everything. Oh, I'm actually typing into the bar right now, apparently. That's gotta be him. That's gotta be Loaderbot. Look how tall he is, for crying out loud. If it's not Loaderbot, it's something very similar to Loaderbot. All right, we got a black screen there for a couple of seconds, and then we jump forward to this. And here we go. Now, this is going to be one of the outside locations. Just presumably on Promethea, right? I'm not seeing anything that's going to say, oh, right, yeah, rupture upon us. Rupture upon us. They mean rapture? Holy is in the mouth that bleeds. Live witness mayhem. What a place. What a place this is going to be. It looks like the dust in the scene earlier. Yeah, a little bit. There's the siren again. Oh, what was that? Moto something? I can't make out what the top part is. It may be backwards. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. I'm sure it means something. Yeah, this is Zane. Zane can do crazy stuff like that, where he can, like, send out decoys, like, disappear and stuff. Like, I think Zane's gonna be built around the idea of the abilities that that Zero had. Some of the abilities, like the assassin-y, ninja-y style things that Zero had in Borderlands 2. Here's going to be the Beastmaster, and notice the pets. Like, notice how the Skag here on the left, which has a different looking mouth, interestingly enough, has a bandana around it. I think that's one of the pets. This could also be a pet. We saw this goofy looking thing wear a hat in the teaser. One of these things here had a trucker hat on in the mask teaser, and I'm thinking that is also going to be one of the pets. I mean, these here might honestly be all the 3 pets that he can have, like a tanky pet, some sort of a different kind of pet, maybe like a ranged pet of sorts, because this guy, that's a gun in his hand, or it's falling to the ground. That might be a living creature that, like, can speak and shoot guns. That's also a pet. I don't know. That's pretty weird. Leaks say decoys like the Handsome Jack clone. Okay. I never played his Handsome Jack in the pre-sequel. Yeah, and this is going to be the essentially soldier lady, but she has that giant bot, which apparently, according to leaks, her teammates can get inside that bot with her as well, or like assist her with it. So that's pretty interesting. And then, okay, so he's going back real quick. So real quick, we got Zane, Beastmasters. Here's a siren. Are they not going to show what she does here? I mean, we saw the part where she had like all the arms come out and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But like right here, we don't get to see much of like her siren-y stuff. Like here we see the decoys, here we see the pets, here we see the robot, but we don't see her siren-y abilities, at least right now. I know we see it a little bit going forward, but not right now. Oh, this is cool. The oil sign. Remember that tech demo we saw forever ago that first showed off the initial character for Borderlands 3? Hey, Claptrap's right there, by the way. That's Claptrap, and he's up and moving around. But here's going to be like one of those gas stations. Here's one of our first looks at a new use station in this game. It also says welcome. This may be the start of the game. This may be the very start of the game. New use station says welcome, just like we see in Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2, and Claptrap is there. This might be it. That might be the very beginning of the game. Right here. We might be looking at it. Now, this is one of those arenas that we saw during the trailer. Okay, so here's going to be the siren ability, I think. So yep, there it is. I'm not sure exactly what that's going to make her do. Big old, no, maybe an explosion? I thought maybe like a big explosion or something like that, but maybe more than that. Buff siren, ladies and gentlemen. Melee focus siren. Okay. Here's going to be a bandit tentacle filled with bandits. Not bad. Oh my gosh, the buffering. I apologize. Ooh, I like this. I like the castle appearance that we have here. That's kind of neat. Like, this is like some very Japanese style stuff, right? Like the castle, the red roofs, the architecture, the trees, the mountains, the fog, the pink hue. Is Promethea can have some Japanese, like Asian influence, maybe? Or maybe this is Pandora. We don't know. We have no clue. But that's pretty neat. I didn't even catch this my first time like watching the trailer. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I wonder how multiple worlds is going to work as well. Here are the Vault Hunters and Tannis with a Vault Key. Just something to bear in mind. Remember, Tannis is not who she claims to be, or whatever that teaser said. Basically, don't trust Tannis is what they're saying. And notice how Tannis, speculations like maybe Tannis is a siren. Her arms are covered. She might have tattoos. Maybe she was a siren and she had her powers taken away by that one guy. And also, with the idea that there can only be 6 sirens in the universe at one time, does that count if you take the power from a siren? Does removing the siren powers from Lilith, for example, basically remove one siren from the universe without technically killing her? I have to wonder. Because Handsome Jack said in the Echo log there can only be one siren. And right here, just what I was talking about. There's that giant mech, right? What's her name? Mozu? Someone help me in chat. What's the name of the shorter Vault Hunter girl that has the robot? As you can see, Zane here is inside of the mech. So her mech ability, her teammates can interact with it. Moze? Okay, Moze, like M-O-Z-E, Moze? Okay. People, you can get inside Moze's robot even when you're not her. As long as like you're playing with her, right? So that's pretty interesting. And it's shooting rockets and guns. Rockets out of that one, guns right there. That's going to be nuts. They're heading into this arena-style place. Okay. Fair enough. Now here it's just going to be a look at the technicals, as well as some of the bandits, right? As well as some of the presumably Promethea wilderness, landscape, stuff like that. Gosh, the buffering. Notice how Lilith had longer hair tattoos. Yep. We talked about that, Sebastian. They're like high-fiving, like, heck yeah, you know, and Lilith is like looking really distraught, reaching for the vault key, and her tattoos are not on her arm. And the leaks and the rumors were saying that the male Calypso twin has siren powers. We all kind of wondered, like, how's that possible? Males cannot be sirens in the Borderlands lore. Well, it's looking like, because, you know, she doesn't have those tattoos, that he is taking the power from sirens. And it may happen to Maya as well. Oh, check that out. The psychos on Promethea. Again, we don't know for a fact this is Promethea, but the leaks and rumors are suggesting it. Look at this, man. What the heck? It's like a white trash bandit, kind of like half pregnant, but half not. What the heck? There are new male psychos too? I mean, yeah. There's all sorts of weird psychos. Check out the vehicle. Oh, we only got like a small shot of it here, but that looks like the hover vehicles kind of that we saw in Borderlands, the pre-sequel, but a little bit different. Here's going to be a psycho. Ooh, notice how he has a bat. That's kind of neat. Instead of like a traditional buzz axe, he's got a bat. And look how big the ears are. Which, if you go back to the mask trailer, we saw the mask trailer show these psycho midgets that had like weird-looking heads, like oddly shaped heads compared to the psychos that we're used to seeing. So that, again, hints that this is going to be on Promethea. That's the arm power. Oh my gosh, we actually get to see it now. I'm glad, guys, thank you so much for suggesting that we should do frame by frame, because here, remember how she had like those 6 arms? Well, notice how they're all pointed in the same direction right now. This is going to be a super melee attack, essentially, from the siren. That's nuts. We don't know if there's going to be Slag or Cryo. We have no idea. Look at the mask on that guy. That's kind of cool. There's some fires being shot out of a gun. Okay, that's fine. Here's going to be a... Oh, this is where they're going through really quickly, so we have to go kind of like slowly, actual frame by frame here. Yep, that's going to be one of the pets. I'm definitely playing Beastmaster. I can't not play Beastmaster. He's so cool. He has a little pet robot skag thing with a bandana. It's awesome. But notice how the effect of the green light is like going through his body. I wonder if that's like a glitch in the trailer. I think it is. But dude, check him out. So cool. Now there's going to be one of the big Goliaths. I can't remember the name of it for a second. There's that new vehicle that we saw. This was obviously the one we saw in the mask trailer. That's pretty freaking cool. There's the flamethrower. If you guys didn't catch this earlier, here's a flamethrower. Definitely a new weapon, or at least a new enemy type. I'm not sure if we're actually, are going to have our own flamethrowers that we can use, but at the very least, there's going to be a flamethrower weapon type. Here's a really cool looking, it's a Gatling gun of some sort. It looks like it has shock effect to it, maybe. Really cool looking. Really freaking cool looking. I'm glad we're not getting as much buffering issues as before, by the way. Notice these lights. This is definitely a problem with the trailer. All these light effects and stuff like that are going through the character models. Wasn't Nomads already... Did they? No, did they have guns? I don't think Nomads had proper flamethrowers, did they? I might be misremembering. I really don't know. Oh, we would be buffering right now. Come on. Come on with the buffers. Oop, let me change this around real quick. There we go. There we go. This might fix it. Oh, we got... Hugo Lopez, thank you for the $33.33 with a message of 33333333333. Thank you, Hugo. Thank you. And by the way, I know it's actually like your name, but as soon as I saw that, I thought of Hugo from Tales from the Borderlands. And by the way, now that happened, now suddenly we're going to sit here and just like have to buffer nonstop. But thank you, man. Thank you. You are way too generous. You're way too generous. Leaks say that the Twin Colts have their own weapon brand to replace Bandit and Skag. Okay, so it's instead of being like Bandit or Scav weapons, they're going to be Colt weapons. Seriously, can we stop buffering? What the heck is happening right now? Like, for the love of God. Like, we're talking about internet speeds here, right? I have 300 down. That's how fast my internet is. And right now, I don't know. YouTube is like dying right now. It might be because so many people are trying to look at the trailer at once. We're at a minute 07. Let's just straight up refresh. We're at a minute 07. No one gets more annoyed at this stuff than me, because I'm obviously just trying to put on a show, essentially. I'm trying to, like, you know, go through this breakdown with you guys. It's trying to have fun. And when this happens, like, as a content creator, it's like, oh my God, can you just work? Like, look at this. How is this happening? Just because we're in 1440p. There we go. All right. Is it because you had to load the ad? Come on. All right. Well, there we go. Now we might actually be able to properly start moving forward. Oh, nope. We're going to start buffering some more. Oh, we're only like we're a third of the way through the trailer, essentially. There's so much more to see. So much more. There are pyro nomads? Okay, I don't even remember that. Remember in the One Life stream, somebody said that they wanted to customize the weapon parts? Leak says that's going to be in the game too? I mean, we haven't seen anything like that. So how is this possibly buffering, by the way? How? Apparently 1440p is way too much for my 300 down internet that I pay for. So I guess we'll just go ahead and do it this way. You have a screenshot. It's about the siren. Okay. Is it in the trailer? Because we can probably find it. Like, what is happening right now? I swear this never happens ever. Like, legitimately ever to my internet. And now that we're doing this, it's like, nope. We legitimately can't even look at a freaking trailer. Because we're too busy trying to load ads, apparently, or something. Like, look at this. What is happening? The Calypso Twincest. All right. We're going to pause right there. I hope, anyway. We'll see. The vines and the barrel gun seem to be a bit of gun customization. Yeah, the vines that we saw there on the rocket launcher were really strange. Really didn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't know, guys. I hate to... Oh, notice... I just realized this accidentally. Notice how there are guns sticking out off the side of this big tire that we can ride around as a weapon. I don't know what to do here, though, guys. Like, we can't really continue this if we're going to seriously start buffering every frame. Like, this is nonsense. Like, I'm trying my best not to start swearing up and down right now because I'm so mad at this right now. Like, how is this possibly happening? It makes literally no sense whatsoever. But now it seems to be going a little bit. Now we seem to actually be able to actually move a little bit. Are we good? Now we degrade the quality down to 1080p. Can we actually put it up to something decent now? Take a quick break and show the Borderlands 1 remastered trailer. Would that also be here? Is it on the Gearbox YouTube channel? I imagine it would be. Game of the Year official trailer. Like, look at this. It's frozen. What is happening right now? I'm so mad. You guys have no idea how fucking livid I am right now. Experiencing interruptions? Yes, I am, actually.
Tell you it is true. Pandora. This is not a planet of peace and love. You woke the wrong dog.
This looks amazing.
Sledge will punish you. Ah, yeah.
Oh my God.
And if you're looking for the vault, well, you're going to have your work cut out for you. One more step and it'll be your last.
Remastered TK.
You should have seen the look on your face.
Oh, look at it. All 4 DLCs? I'm sorry for the interruptions. Nothing I can do. Like, literally. freaking beautiful on all platforms as well. That's freaking wonderful. But dude, I am so livid right now at the fact that my internet is like randomly dying. I don't understand it. I have no idea what's happening here, guys. Oh, but it's frustrating. Oh, is it frustrating? If I have Borderlands YouTube channel instead, the videos don't lag for me over there. You think it's the Gearbox ones? I mean, that's strange, but we can try it. Is it not youtube.com/Borderlands? Oh, it's Borderlands game, isn't it? Yeah, somebody else took the Borderlands YouTube channel and they had to make theirs Borderlands game. I forgot all about that. Yeah, hopefully this will work better. I apologize, guys. Like, believe me, nobody's more annoyed than I am. Like, I am like about to punch a wall right now. I'm so annoyed. Let's look at this one. How far in were we? We weren't quite up to Maya. It's still buffering. Oh my god. We're still up to Maya. We get the Firehawk. There's become a Vault Hunter. Just don't punch a window. Oh man, that's a fun story. Gearbox now officially cursed. No, it's just my internet, apparently. Like, I'm about to just call and like bitch at my internet provider because I'm like, this happens every time I live stream pretty much. I'm not dropping frames or anything. It's literally just my internet. And by the way, I pay for 300 down, 30 up. Like, more than enough to live stream me looking at a YouTube video. I can't even load a YouTube video right now. We're crying out loud. So, I don't know, guys. We may have to just... I mean, part of it might be I'm trying to watch it in 1440p, but that should not be a problem, honestly. Like, that should not be an issue at all. Like, why is it going... Like, look at this. What's happening right now? It's, like, freaking out. Look at this. It just... I don't know. We may have to wrap up a stream here now, guys, which sucks, but I guess on the bright side, I would be able to start making videos of this stuff. But I can't live stream a speed test because that shows my IP address. I want to do a speed test right now, but that would show my IP address. So at 1:13, there's a fast travel station. Too many people watching the video. It's possible, but it seems like unlikely. Like, if we go to CinemaSins here for a second and just click on one of their videos, I guarantee we're gonna have the same issue pretty much, right? Let's just try and skip ahead here, essentially. We're just jumping ahead to a minute 5 in a CinemaSins video, and it's, you know, it's buffering, so. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Saturday Night's Phase Lock. I mean, that's cool. I want to see more about Maya. I wonder who this character is. And there's another character that looks just like this character that also has like wings on the back and everything. So it's like, you know, what's going on there? Are these both sirens? Is she going to lose her powers at some point in the game? We have no idea. We have no idea. Can I download the video? I can try, and that would potentially fix our problem. Potentially, but hold on a second. Give me a second here, folks. We're gonna put this up here just so we're gonna take that and we're gonna put this here. And that's just so I don't accidentally open up anything it's not supposed to be here, although we should technically be fine. Open this up, grab that. We're gonna copy and paste this here. Rhyme later on the ooh, loud. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Just make a bunch of loud noises. Like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I literally, okay, so there's a 4K like video downloader here that I'm trying to use, and oh wow, it seems to have actually worked. Although it made a bunch of annoying noises in the process. Opening Vegas now. And this. All right, well, this is not going to be great quality comparatively, but we might actually be okay here, guys. So this is going to be my editing software. The video downloaded. Not bad. Hold on, I can actually probably make this a lot bigger even. Do it this way. Try and grab this. Make it a little bigger for you guys. There we go. All right. Well, now we might be cooking with fire here, boys. Adobe Premiere. Who uses Adobe? Actually, that's too big. I need to see the actual video track. Otherwise, I can't like skip around. All right. So we saw all this obviously. So let's skip ahead here just a little bit. Yeah, the quality is like a lot worse than what we saw previously, but it'll get the job done, I think. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so there's that gun. That's basically where we had to stop, which was super unfortunate and annoying. Lilith there with her Firehawk wings. Maya and Kid. Kid's got bluish hair. We saw her handing a book to this character in the mass trailer. So, potential new Siren friend, somebody from wherever Maya's not from Pandora, if I recall. She is from somewhere else. We have Sony Vegas stream now? Heck yeah. Yeah, see, the quality's a little bit worse than on YouTube, but at least now it actually works. Like, what the heck? So here we just get some really cool shots of the Beastmaster. Definitely playing this character, man. So far, I mean, I don't even know the abilities yet, but based on just appearance alone, playing that character. Now, here's the part we're talking about with Lilith. Notice how the Calypso twins are here in the background. And they're like, yeah, high five, whatever, you know. Actually, they're touching arms, which is weird. Lilith does not have her tattoos. She's looking at a vault key, a little bit distraught. And he's supposed to, you know, have siren-style powers despite being a guy. So I think they took Lilith's powers. We all think that's what happened. Now, frame by frame is actually possible. Like literal frame by frame. Like frame. You can see the frames. Like we're 4,630 frames. Oh, we're actually not going exactly. We have to zoom in super far to go literal frame by frame. But if we zoom out just a little bit, we can, you know, actually, you know, move along at decent speed. So let's continue on. Here's going to be the vehicles that we saw earlier. It's just some really cool looking bandit technicals and stuff. We've seen so many different vehicles in this game. It almost seems like there's going to be a heavier focus on vehicles this time around as compared to previously. Here's going to be another shot. And here's the thing, guys. I'll probably do another video for the channel where I break down the trailer frame by frame like this, but it'll be in video form. So we won't have all the issues of, you know, the live stream problems, anything like that. The quality will be super high quality and everything. I'll probably do a video for the channel of that after this stream's over. But right now we're just trying to get, we're trying to see everything we can see. All right, so here's going to be Zane once again, running with that cool-looking gun. Then in the back's going to be that vehicle that has guns on the side of it, apparently, because of course, right? Of course. It's also got, it's a little rocket-powered. It's pretty neat. And what's this little thing that's flying? What's that little robot right there? Wonder what that is. Either way. That might be the bot for Mose, is her name? I think it is. Might be it. Yeah, I saw it, Matt. Although I don't really buy it. I might make a video on it. Condry's like trying to take the high road. $30 hammer? Not on my watch. It's like, yeah, Condry, you're real cool for the guy that released a game with 9 multiplayer maps. And also was there when you guys got rid of the weapon orders at Major Howard and stuff like that. That all happened on your watch. You know, what about everything else? So it's not the big deal everyone thinks it is. Like he's obviously throwing some cool shade at Treyarch and Activision now that he no longer works on Call of Duty. He's at 2K, which by the way, 2K publishes Borderlands. But yeah, the whole not on my watch thing when he released a game with 9 multiplayer maps. It's like, okay, take it easy there. Look at these vehicles, dude. These are sick. I like the little tires here that we have here on the technicals. Here's going to be a shot of potentially... Oh, wait a minute. Now, we can actually, hold on here. Zoom and enhance, boys. Zoom and enhance. Let's go ahead and break this up. Zoom and enhance. Check out the skull in the background there. Try to make it a little bigger for you guys. That's exactly like what we see on Pandora, which maybe Prometheus is the same way, but you have the windmills and you have like the giant like sea creature skulls, essentially. And then the background, this may actually be on Pandora. That or Prometheus is a lot like Pandora. One of the two. One of the two. But that might be like the big headquarters, like the sanctuary for the Children of the Vault, maybe. That's from Wormwater. I mean, there's a lot of those skeletons like that all over Pandora. This is what I'm interested in. What the heck is this? Like, it almost doesn't even look real in the background, right? Like, it almost looks like it's a hologram of some sort, right? This reminds you of Times Square. Yeah, dude, this is sick looking, but like, can it possibly be real? Is it possible that a city of this size is in Borderlands? It doesn't seem real. This is like Opportunity on Infinity. Like, you know, my chair's squeaking because I'm rubbing up against my desk here. But that's like, what is this supposed to be? Cyberspace? Like, it looks like something out of the Claptrap DLC in the pre-sequel, right? My gosh, dude. Well, I just accidentally... Long story, but not really long story. I went to go press the comma and period keys like we were on YouTube, but no, I have to use you have to use the arrow keys when you're in Sony Vegas to go frame by frame. Here's a cool location. I love this kind of stuff. This is like off in the wilderness somewhere, kind of a swampy looking area. You get a nice shot of this gun. Has a little bit of a Gatling gun look to it up there at the front, but one of the big takeaways here is just how unique all these guns are. Like, they all look so much they look like Borderlands guns, but they're so much different than like what we see in the pre-sequel or Borderlands 2 or even Borderlands 1. But this is some first-person views, I suppose, of the game, and man, does it look good. Now here they're inside. They're inside of a church of some sort. Notice how what do you call these? I have one above my dinner table. It's like a chandelier, kinda. But not, I don't have a big chandelier. I just have like a hanging light above my dinner table, but same idea, right? It's like fancy chandeliers. You got the light, you got the fire on the top, and the pews, which are just benches. This is definitely a church for the cult. Let's make this a little bit bigger for you guys again. Now this, no idea. I mean, we see some chests right here, right? But can't quite tell what that is. Where's Axton in the trailer? We have no idea. I just watched the trailer, and Maya with long straight hair is sexy AF. I knew a lot of people are gonna like Maya. I think the sirens are gonna play a big role in this game. They really are. But is this like the powering of a vault key? I mean, there's loot on the ground, like, you know, ammo and some health, but here's going to be the Holy Broadcast Centers. This is where, like, the radio signals are basically coming from, and these are the Calypso twins. Those leaks are true. It's amazing how many leaks ended up being true. Oh, wow, here's another shot of that swampy area. Now I really wish I was playing other Borderlands. Yeah, ooh, Ellie's Scrapyard, we'll look at here in a sec. Yeah, man, I'm very happy that I'm like back playing the One Life Challenge on Borderlands. But here's the thing: a remaster of that game comes out in like a week. We gotta hurry up and beat it. But that's gonna be Ellie's. Hold on, I'm taking a real hard look at this right now. This is definitely a new location. Okay, it's a very similar layout to her garage in Borderlands 2. Like the two doors here, the little side porch there, and everything. And the cars being right there, but that little mountain thing is not in the background, out in the dust, and the porch is also quite different. So Ellie's Scrap, this is a different garage. For a second there, I thought it maybe wasn't, but it's definitely a different garage. That much is definitely true. Now here, this might be inside the Children of the Vault Sanctuary headquarters place. That or it's the radio tower. Might be the radio tower. This, honestly, though, with the way that's coming out of the ground, this looks a lot like what we saw in Tales from the Borderlands in Old Haven, does it not? In Borderlands 2, a siren charged a vault key. What if the twins steal siren powers to power different vault keys? Maybe they took, and Lilith was reaching for the key. Yeah. They probably took her powers to charge up 8. Yeah, it makes sense. They probably took those powers to charge up a vault key. Don't want to annoy you. You're not annoying me, dude. Questions are perfectly fine. I don't think... Did we get a release date? We had to check the end of the trailer. I don't think we did, actually. We have a release date for the remaster of Borderlands 1. That's like an entrance to an arena, maybe? This just looks like a bandit holdup of some sort. We see some dead bandits there on the ground. It's not too much to see there. Another shot of the swampy area. I like the string lights they have here in the swampy area. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Now here's going to be a kind of a close-up shot of the Calypso twins. And again, this fella right here with the red tattoos, we think is going against nature, essentially, and taking the powers from sirens. But the thing about sirens in Borderlands, there can only be 6 of them active in the universe at any given time. So if they're not killing the sirens, but they're taking their power, like, how does that count? Like, I'm not sure exactly how that works. This is kind of interesting too. So this is going to be a boss fight of some sort, an arena, something or other that the ball hunters are fighting in. Notice how there's going to be more than just like people shooting guns at them. Like there's a giant wheel essentially like going around trying to hit them as well. I feel like they're going to have some like Diablo / like World of Warcraft style boss fight mechanics in here. And I'm all for that because the boss fights and stuff like that are one of the main draws of Borderlands for me. And when the boss is just like a big bullet sponge, it's not as interesting. Now, speaking of interesting, here in another swampy-looking area, we get to see a look at some really interesting creatures. For one, we have these goofy-looking things that run around. Like, what do you even call these things? And then there's also this dinosaur with the tiny little arms and the giant skull head thing. Terrifying. Freaking terrifying. Look at this look at this abomination. Rumors are that Borderlands 3 is going to be part of the Microsoft E3 presentation, so maybe release date then. Yeah, Kevin, apparently we are going Jurassic Park here. Oh, I don't know how I didn't notice this during the trailer. I guess I was just so focused on the fact that it's a dinosaur. Fire-breathing dinosaurs. We got some Charizards here, boys. That's pretty cool. Now, here is going to be just a giant bandit enemy. You can tell these are the bad guys because they have the horns on their like little... It's part of their like symbol, I guess. The bandit guys. Now, here's another one of those goofy-looking creatures, dude. Like, they're so odd-looking. Like, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can go a little bit slower. And I apologize for the quality not being as good as actually on YouTube, but that's what happens when you download a video. Like, rocks are coming out. It's exploding. It's a goofy-looking creature. Like, there's gonna be a lot of weird creatures in this game. Speaking of creatures, looks like Barkids are back. I would love for Vermivorous to make a return. I'm just saying, Vermivorous making a return would be cool. But here we have some more Barkids. Ball hunters fighting Barkids. That's fine. We've seen that kind of stuff before. Here's gonna be the Beastmaster yet again, taking on that same giant boss thing inside that arena that we saw before. Although it looks like it's just a giant machine that just like drops things or something. Not 100% sure exactly what's happening in this scene. All Borderlands are on sale on Steam right now. Oh, man. Now this is interesting. So I believe this is an Iridian. I think this is an Iridian, just judging from the insanely weird looking shape, right? I mean, you can see another shot right here. Look how the legs bow like that. And notice here how skinny the legs are as they go through right there. Then the head, then the skinny arms right there. Like, and then you got the robots up in the little StarCraft looking robots here. Like, if I had to guess, possibly these are going to be Iridians. I could be wrong, but also maybe not. Notice the M. We saw the M logo on the in the mask trailer, and now we're seeing the M logo here again on the helmet right there, right over here, and now we're seeing it right there as well. Oh, actually, it's Malawan. You guys probably can't see it on. Maybe you can on the stream. Definitely lower quality, but yeah, you're right. You're right, Nathan. Right there, we see Malawan. The Malawan Corporation is going to play a much bigger role this time around, which I'm all for. Malawan's always been my favorite company, but they never really played a big role, right? They just kind of had cool-looking guns. You know, Hyperion was and Torque were the big ones. And then maybe you'd hear, like, advertisements for some of the other stuff. But it looks like the Malawan Corporation... Oh! So, something else. Notice the big city in the background. So, when we saw that really cool-looking city earlier, maybe that's where Malawan's located. And that's going to be a big part of the game. Because that's what it looks like. Because right here, we're like in that big city with all the neon and the tall buildings and stuff. And now we see these big Malawan robots. Which what if the Iridians are like behind Malawan? Now here we just see We can go past this, I guess. But here we see Brick just playing the saxophone. Now, here's going to be another one of those midget psychos with the odd-shaped heads. I mean, really odd-looking creatures here. Like, giant arm, small head. Just a lot of the psychos that we're seeing here are very strange-looking compared to what we normally see on Pandora, which may mean that may just be humans from Promethea and they look different. I don't know. But notice how they are different, for sure. The Brick sax solo is the best thing ever. It was pretty good. The entire crowd started laughing when that happened. It was pretty good. Now here, Malawan again. Notice the M. Malawan's about to be a evil corporation. And then we see a Malawan sign right there as well. Malawan's about to be an evil corporation, dude. And by the way, this may confirm Ice, that or it's an Ice enemy. But he's definitely shooting Ice right now. And has Ice on his back. For sure, 100%. That's definitely Ice right there. So the Ice element may be back. We'll see. It might be the Malawan version of Opportunity, perhaps. It could be. I want to see what's going on with Brick and Tiny Tina and Mordecai, because we see them, but we don't see, it doesn't really suggest, what they're doing at all, you know? Your friends are here to save the world. Here it may actually show them. I forget what order they appear in. So there's Maya with the long hair. She still has her tattoos, right? All her siren tattoos. So she didn't lose them. Real quick, you guys may know Maya more than me. Did she have both of those marks on her face before? I thought she only had one, but I'm probably misremembering that. I can't quite remember. If somebody could Google Maya. Okay, see, Tiny Tina, almost as tall as Mordecai, which seems to suggest she's at least full grown, so she'd be 18, 19, which means that the leaks are probably true and that the game is set 5 years in the future, which would make sense because everybody looks different. She had both in Borderlands 2. Thank you guys. But Tiny Tina, all grown up, she's got grenades on her arm, the bunny ears. Apparently she has a mask, which we saw there during the presentation. Where are they right now? Almost looks like a spaceship of sorts. I mean, but there's loot and boxes and stuff that you can get. There's Brick. He's got the belt thing there, and there's what's the name of his dog? I forget. The dog that died, but he keeps his paws basically on his necklace. Essentially, he thinks she's gonna be 16 or 17. Well, she was 13 in Borderlands 2. So right now, that's the reason why people focus so much. How exactly old is she? It's because that's the only way we can tell how much time has passed between the very ending of the pre-sequel and right now. Because canonically, at the end of the pre-sequel, she was only 13. But if she's, 16 now, that means only 3 years have passed, and all these changes have happened to all these characters in only 3 years. But if she's 18, then it's been 5 years. If she's 23, then it's been 10 years, right? So I imagine we're going to learn more about the actual time frame eventually, but right now, Tiny Tina is our only way of judging how much time has passed between, what does that mean on the back? It's definitely not slab, like we saw from Borderlands 2 with Brick, and maybe something else. She still has the mask on the side of her head, which is kind of cool. Over 1 billion guns. B for Brick, maybe. Yeah, we don't know what happened to Krieg. We have no, to my knowledge, Felix, we haven't seen Krieg at all. Oh, I just realized. Check out that sniper that Mordecai's rocking. He also has feathers and stuff, which is interesting. Wait, it's a faction. Look at. I wonder if it's maybe his arm moves. You can see it barely there. He's got the same skull with the explosion. I guess it kind of looked like wings, but skull with an explosion with a B. Mordecai has it as well. I don't see it on Brick anywhere. Maybe if we go back to when he's spinning around playing the saxophone, we'll see it. But it appears they're part of some new faction. It's not Crimson Rares. It's not Crimson Lance. It's not the Slabs. Badonkadonks, the Boom faction. You guys are awesome. But reason why it's on his leg too. I just realized. It's not on Brick anywhere though, which is odd. But the sniper he has is freaking sick, dude. The guns in this game are going to be freaking cool looking. And notice a lot of things have this, but notice the big circle here. Almost like an eye spot, like a lure bot or a claptrap would have. I wonder where they are right now. What is this room that they are in? But let's continue on. She's holding she's dancing with a toy. Rabbit? Is it a doll? Okay, I thought maybe that was like the gun that we saw earlier. No, she's literally just like dancing around with a toy rabbit, and then it cuts to this. Now, Brick doesn't move at all, so I assume Brick's part of their little squad here. But yeah, they start a squad, and she looks old. Like, just look at the face right there. I know it's like low res and kind of like crappy looking on the stream because we downloaded it. We're looking at Sony Vegas here. She almost looks like she's in her 20s now, just from that shot, which is, you know, it's one frame of a trailer in relatively low quality. She looks almost like 20s in here. Like, we could be talking about Borderlands 3 being set like 10 or 15 years in the future. Maybe not 15, but possibly 10. Maybe. Leaks are saying 5, and most of the leaks have been true so far, so I'm inclined to believe them. Here's going to be Ellie in her fancy armor. Very cool. Now, in the Mask trailer, we see Ellie holding a ship of some sorts, so it's not too far-fetched to say that perhaps Ellie... What happened to her arm? Ellie's going to be the one who builds the ship which takes us to Promethea. She's got a drill for an arm. Unless that's a tool that she's using that, like, she sticks her hand in to operate. Did Ellie lose a hand? I guess it makes sense if you're talking about, like, you know, what's like the running joke on like TV shows and stuff like that with like shop teachers and metal tech teachers, right? They lose a finger, they lose their thumb or whatever. You know, she's a mechanic. Maybe she lost her hand. 10 years might be stretching it. 5 to 10 years is my guess. The leaks are saying 5, so I'm leaning towards that. Lilith looks pretty different too. I mean, graphically, they all look different, which is great. Big fan of that. So this is interesting. Guys, help me out here. This lady apparently was in the pre-sequel. I can't remember her name for the life of me. I beat the pre-sequel once. I beat normal mode, then I guess I beat True Vault Hunter mode. I'd never played it since because I was so disappointed by it. And there's also no reason to play the end game in that game, which is another problem. But that's obviously Hammerlock. This is... Oh, that's Lady Hammerlock? She was in the last DLC. That's Hammerlock's sister. Okay, thank you. This person appeared next to Tannis on the Mask trailer. Right? Which seems to suggest that maybe this is going to be Tannis' father, brother, some relative of Tannis, right? Some importance to Tannis. But he's got the pockmarked face, the scars, the eccentric hair, the fancy way of dressing. He could be part of this family. Right? Very possibly. But also could be related to Tannis. And Tannis is not who she says she is, according to that Morse code message. So, is this guy a possible secret villain that's in cahoots? We don't know. No idea. But it's interesting that they show him with Hammerlock. By the way, as somebody who actually does wear glasses, does it not bother anybody else that Hammerlock's glasses are broken and there is just broken glass always within an inch of his eyeball? Like, after all these years, he couldn't, like, just clean out that glass and just make it not... It's not doing him anything besides putting his eyeballs in terrible danger all the time. You ever think about that? Like, how does that not bother him? Seriously. It's absurd. It does look cooler, and it's more Borderlands-y, but it's impractical. It's dangerous. You kidding me? Wow, they show these guys sitting here just looking at you for a while. So this is... I don't want to say it, because obviously we lose Bloodwing in Borderlands 2. This might be the end of Claptrap right here. This is very clearly one of those giant magnet crane things, and his eyes are red. Notice he's like angry right here. That is sucking Claptrap up and then potentially taking the smash or something like that, like a scrapyard. Right? You guys know what I'm talking... I can't think of the name right now, but you guys know what kind of machine I'm talking about. Like a giant magnet that is used to carry like cars and stuff like that in scrapyards. This could be part of the spaceship. Like when I first saw it, I'm like, is he strapping himself to the bottom of the spaceship? That's weird. No, this is definitely a magnet. Claptrap has... Jeremy makes a good point. Claptrap has plot armor though, but here's the thing, Jeremy. And I brought it up so many times, so forgive me if I'm repeating myself. But... the Claptrap voice actor, like, quit. He works for Rooster Teeth now. He's the guy that voiced Claptrap, as was TK Baja. And he no longer works with Gearbox. And in fact, when it comes to Borderlands VR, they had to replace the Claptrap voice actor with a new one because he just wasn't going to work for them anymore. So with the original voice actor being gone, maybe they are going to kill off Claptrap. But then again, they're obviously going to have to have the new voice actor voice him for this game anyway. So if you already have a new voice actor in place, why kill off the character? I don't know. But I'm just saying it's possible that Claptrap could go down. Wait a minute. Does it not almost look like he's specifically holding on to this thing rather than being sucked up to it? Look how his arm's angled right there. Wait a minute. Zoom in, hands, boys. I think he's hooked to it. He may actually be hooked to it. Let's grab this here. And we're going to zoom on in, boys. We're probably even going to be able to tell. You can kind of tell. That's a hook. He may be strapped to this. Yeah, you guys can see this on the stream. He may be strapped to it, or he's holding on to it. I can't quite tell. Let's move over to the other hand real quick. This other hand almost looks like he's just grasping onto something, but maybe not. If we go through frame by frame, yeah, you can't quite tell there on the other side. So he's either hooked. I can't tell. I can't tell, guys. I can't quite tell. Very interesting. This is fun. Thank you guys for hanging out here. Clappy saving the planet or leaving the planet. Yeah, I think he's. Oh, that's a. There you go. Anarchy makes a good point. He might just be stuck. He might have accidentally got stuck to it, and this is like a moment like, oh no, sphincters or whatever he says. That might just be it. Might be a funny moment. Now this is pretty cool. This is Reese from Tales from the Borderlands, as well as Zero. Let's not downplay that. But Reese is back. Notice the Atlas belt buckle and the colors. The grayish white with the red. He owns Atlas. At the end of Tales from the Borderlands, we learned that he now owns the Atlas Corporation. But he and Fiona disappeared when they opened up the Vault of the Traveler. They disappeared entirely. No one knows what happened. But we're going to see him. Here he is. He's doing the thing. You see the eyeball. He's got a mustache now. He's opened that up, and Zero is there with him. Because obviously Zero was in Tales from the Borderlands. So, Reese is back, which is cool, but I have to wonder, how are we going to find him? Did he get teleported to Promethea? Where's Fiona? Where is Sasha, for that matter? We know, and Rennie Pitchford confirmed this, Vaughn's back. Vaughn is going to be in this game. We know he's going to be there. So we have Reese, we have Vaughn, we have Zero. Where are Fiona and Sasha? But then again, Fiona and Sasha's ultimate goal was to get off Pandora. But then again, Promethea would be off Pandora. I don't know. Mark 14 makes a point here. Krieg and Salvador have not been spotted yet. Very true. But here's the interesting fact. Yes, he does own Atlas, Leon. So the Atlas Corporation is going to play a role in this game. Maybe they'll have their own guns. We don't know, but he owns Atlas. But again, he did disappear at the end. Even though he owned Atlas in Tales from the Borderlands, he still disappeared at the end of Tales from the Borderlands. So we have to wonder, how does he get from being disappeared in that game with Fiona, where we have no idea what happened to him or where he went, to here, where he's back with Atlas, all decked out in Atlas gear and working with Zero. There's a big gap there. How do we find him? Where did he go in the first place? What happened to him? We have no idea. But again, Mark 14 makes a very interesting point. Neither Krieg or Salvador have been spotted yet. But the secret shift code that was hidden within the mask trailer gives us the Community Day skin for Salvador, which is odd. Even though Salvador doesn't appear to be included in this game at all. Now here, this is Marcus and Tannis. And Marcus, Tannis, and Moxie. Mind you, Marcus and Moxie were married. We assume this is Moxie. We can't quite tell, but just judging from the back and the slim figure and everything, I assume it's Moxie. And oh my gosh, the graphics. I remember gushing about this when we first looked at the trailer itself, but just how much better everything looks. The art style is fantastic in this game. But here we see Tannis, who again is not who she says she is, according to the Battleborn Morse code Easter egg. And Marcus, looking buff, by the way. Marcus doesn't look like he's as round and jolly as he used to be. He just looks kind of big and muscular now, right? It does, man. Alex, it's so freaking, the game looks fantastic. And I talked about this in my videos leading up to this, Borderlands 2 came out 7 years ago. Sure, I play on PC in 1440p and, it looks great, but it's still a 7-year-old game. This is not. Obviously the trailer quality is not that great, but my God, the game itself is going to be beautiful. Now, here are the Vault Hunters running away from Either the Children of the Vault like headquarters or maybe the broadcast center. And one more thing. Over 1 billion guns. We have not seen Athena or Janie Springs in this trailer, though I thought we saw Janie Springs in the mass trailer, but it might not have actually been her. Don't actually know. We don't actually know, but 1 billion guns here, guys. And just judging from the colors real quick, same color. It's hard to see the guns themselves, but same colors as before. Yeah, you got your greens, your blues, your purples. Why aren't there legendaries? Remember in the Borderlands 2 trailer, they showed like legendaries on the ground? No legendaries. I'm just saying, guys. Another trailer or gameplay on April 3rd? Has that been announced? Like was that just announced? Because I know the remaster of Borderlands 1 comes out then. But guns with legs. How is this gonna work? Who is this little fella? Is this the new TDR model? There's, by the way, Malawan. All sorts of Malawan stuff. Dude, Malawan's going to play a big role in this game, and I think that's cool. Like, Jacob's got to play a little bit of a role in the Halloween DLC in the original Borderlands, and obviously, you know, again, Hyperion and the Doll Corporation's, like, kind of, like, everywhere. Like, Doll's kind of, like, they're, like, absent from Pandora, but they were there. Like, there's so many, like, Doll ruins and, like, Doll headquarters and stuff like that. Malawan's always been off to the side. It's always been just, like, a silent, really cool-looking weapon manufacturer that makes really good guns. And now they're going to be playing a big role. Wait, yeah, what if Malawan is the new Hyperion, man? It's possible. Oh, wait, real quick. We can't quite make out on the gun what brand it is, but I wonder, how's that gun going to play a role? That's pretty cool. And this is Mose. I'm sorry, I keep messing up the names. This is Mose jumping inside her mech, which apparently Digistructs. I mean, look how big it is. Pretty freaking cool. It also has a fire thing right there, so maybe it can be upgraded with like, ooh, it's got a fire thing right there, so perhaps it can be upgraded with like elemental artifacts like we saw in the original Borderlands. That would be pretty neat. Wait a minute, what's that say in the background? Nothing. I thought something was written up there. I guess not. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Here's going to be some fire damage. Very nice. Cool looking gun. All the guns are... I love the fact that all the guns look like they belong in Borderlands, but they're actually new guns. Now, one thing I would really like to see them do, though, is don't overdo it, which, by the way, this thing's like spewing like a stream of fire, it seems. Don't overdo it, but I would love to see, like, I don't know, a dozen, 10... iconic legendary weapons return in this game. Like, I don't know, maybe Unkempt Herald, like maybe a Hellfire, conference call, maybe. Like, I don't want them to overdo it like they did in the pre-sequel. Oh, remember that tech demo? Remember the tech demo where we saw that logo on the gas station? Well, here's the gas station right here. That tech demo was definitely our first look at Borderlands 3. That's cool. But if they were to add those, call them like heirloom weapons, make them super rare, make them drop maybe off the super final boss. I like throwback stuff. Like, I love all the new content, but I would like a couple of throwback weapons. Like, that'd be neat. But in the pre-sequel, like, the entire game was throwback weapons, which was pretty silly. There is a flamethrower, man. Oh, wait, do you think that's first-person footage of the flamethrower itself instead of just the gun? I guess it's possible. It's just, I don't know. I feel like a flamethrower wouldn't like come out like in such a tight stream like that. Like, that's like it looks like a laser fire weapon almost, right? Let's continue on here. Here's a shotgun. I like shotguns. I hope the shotguns are a bit more viable at endgame. Like, shotguns are typically really good for leveling up, but they're terrible when it comes to like bosses and stuff. It's hard to balance that kind of thing. That's the hand of the siren. So her tattoos will go all the way down to her hand. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Yeah, again, see, is this a flamethrower? Or is it just like a new fire weapon of sorts? Because like, it's a steady stream of fire. And it's also like numbers here on the side, which is pretty neat. The shot does look good. Yeah, I guess beam weapons are back. I mean, it might have been Autumn earlier that said that the leaks were suggesting that laser weapons like aren't going to be returning, but these are like beam weapons, which are like the same idea. We'll have to see. Most of the leaks have turned out to be true, though, so I guess we'll see. There's the Children of the Vault location again. Oh, you were right. Somebody pointed this out before. We didn't get to see this. That is the siren And she has her phase bubble. So that means two very important things. Number one, I'm not going to try and find it because it would take me forever and we'd lose our place. But there's another part in the trailer where we see her basically pull out like these 6 magic arms, right? And then she's like winding up for a huge punch with all those arms pointed at one enemy, right? So we thought maybe that was going to be her ability. But now we see she's got the bubble as well. So the leaks were true in that they're going to have 2 active abilities per Vault Hunter. At least it seems that way, which is freaking cool. That's so cool. That is so sick. You're downloading Borderlands 2, you wonder if to find people? Well, Borderlands 2, you can play solo. You can try playing it online, but I mean, I'd actually prefer to play it solo. I don't know too many people that play Borderlands and like they just like queue up in the online to get matched randomly with other people to go play co-op. I mean, some people do, but if it's your first time ever playing, you might want to go through on your own. I don't know. I like this gun right here. It's like an Old West looking gun, but still it's like a retro Old West futuristic look. I like that a lot. This gun just takes up the whole screen pretty much. You barely even make out what's happening right there. Let's see. There's the fire pistol. Now we're getting back to where we were earlier when we were going through frame by frame on the trailer. I like this rifle looking thing right here. Notice the bayonet on the end. Kind of confirms that like melee prefix weapons are going to drop again that have bayonets attached to them. Oh, excuse me. And round magazine. Wait a minute. That might this right here. Oh, do we need to zoom and enhance, boys? I think we need to zoom/enhance one more time. Well, probably multiple more times. But remember the tech demo we saw forever ago? It zoomed out and Mose was standing like right here and it had that sign right there and then it pointed towards the gas station. This may be where that tech demo was shot, even though it's a little bit different now than what it was before. You prefer couch co-op or with a friend? Yeah, for sure. You prefer solo or with a friend? Pistol looks like Atlas. I hope Atlas is going to make a full-on return in this game. But yeah, I'm pretty positive that's the shot we saw in that tech demo from what was it, GDC a couple years ago. Now here's a shot of the new, kind of like the new Skags, I guess, but they look like half lions, half like foxes. I don't know. They're adorable. I don't want to fight them really. Here's all the Malawan stuff. Dude, Malawan's gonna play such a big deal in this game. And we obviously see the ammo vending machine as well as the health vending machine there. We haven't seen Dr. Zed, by the way. Where's Dr. Zed been? Or it's Dr. Ned. Why do I mix those up so much? You hope they get rid of stalkers? I hate stalkers too. Nobody likes stalkers. Malawan's top. Yeah, dude, Malawan. I mean, right here is like we talked about earlier, but like right here is going to be what I consider to be a green or a white quality Malawan weapon. Just judging from the skin of the weapon itself. Wait a minute. This appears to be a wrist-mounted weapon of some sort. I don't know, Jeans. Where is Roland? Where is Roland at? But it's shooting rockets. This may be, I think I figured it out. This may be first-person, like a first-person perspective of Mose when she's inside of her robot. Because the robot can shoot rockets as well as machine guns, right? That's my guess. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's the mech as well. We also see a pretty cool tentacle right there, but again, here are more of these adorable little creatures. Like, why are we about to blow them up with whatever this thing is? I think it's shooting ice. I'm pretty positive ice is returning, which is cool. I like that. I like ice as an element. Now, just little things like this, I noticed that it's part of the trailer, so it's like, it's whatever. But notice how the grass is poking through the rocks here. That's not how rocks work. I noticed like that, as well as light beams are going through character models here in the trailer. Where's Krieg? We don't know Cyrus. Nobody has found him. We've seen we see these bandits right here, which is fine. We get to see the new guns. We see the bandits, and they look cool, but they're not Krieg. We have not seen Krieg or Salvador. And to be fair, I don't think Axton's in this trailer either, but we did see Axton in the Mask trailer, right? But we didn't see him here, and in none of them have we seen Salvador or Krieg. which is kind of concerning. Or Gage. I mean, we're all forgetting about Gage here. I don't think Gage has been spotted either. And here's going to be that, same mech gameplay inside that arena. Here's that sick-looking weapon. We already saw some of this earlier, so forgive me if I kind of speed past it. But like right here, we just see some really cool guns. Rocket launcher right there, shooting at whatever place that is. Now this thing, I want to focus on this again for a second. Notice the weird tentacle-looking things that are appearing here on this seemingly Malawan-looking weapon. Iridian influence, weapon customization, a sign of Malawan being taken over by some sort of an evil something. What could this mean? What's this weird thing growing on the end of this gun? No idea. It really looks like a Malawan gun too, judging from the colors and the design. Malawan's using Iridian technology like Atlas and Hyperion. Good, there we go. Ooh, Malawan does experiments with those creatures. Maybe that's how they get all of their elemental effects to work so well. Oh, watch Malawan turn out just to be so painfully evil. I like Malawan weapons. The Hellfire is my favorite gun in Borderlands. This is cool looking. I want to know what this little ammo count thing here is. That symbol seems to signify this is Moe's, but I don't. Maybe it's one of her action skills or something. I don't know. It's really hard to say. Here's just a random shot, I guess, of a bandit taking damage, I guess. Here's a chest being opened. Still no idea what this thing's supposed to be. But those are obviously just pistols. The pistols look good in this game. Look at this gun, dude. These are so sick. And the buildings as well. This is in a city, perhaps like the slum part of a city, or maybe an industrial park. Kind of looks like a dam almost over here a little bit with the buildings and the towers and the satellites and stuff. Okay. We go forward here a little bit. An outside band area. Notice again the string lights everywhere. I like the string lights. Big fan. Children of the Vault graffiti. Wait, a Vladoff logo? Hold on here. That's a Vladoff logo? Are you 100% sure? I'm 99% sure that's not just a Vladoff logo. I think that's also the logo that's on the helmet or whatever of her. A star could be a Vladoff logo, but I've never seen with the, I don't know, the little military look to it with a 54 next to it. Why? I just don't understand, why would the Vladoff logo need to be there next to the ammo count? Pretty sure, but I believe you guys, but it's a weird design choice. Why is the logo and the ammo count projecting out on the gun? It's weird, right? That's odd to me, because it doesn't happen anywhere else in the trailer, to my knowledge. There's no other instance where it's yep, here's the logo of the gun projecting from the gun itself. It's what? Maybe it's a kill counter? It seems unlikely. You should kill hundreds of thousands of things in Borderlands. Right here, where's the projected brand logo here? Doesn't make sense. It's pretty easy to make that up. I don't know why whoever's "Yeah, cool, for fuck's sake, it's a Vladoff logo." It's dude, it's a very easy mistake to make. Look at it. In no other point in the trailer do we see anything like that. So why would it be a brand logo? But it probably is a brand logo. I like this gun right here in particular. It looks like it has a holographic sight almost on it. I noticed how every single gun, this gun too, all these guns have different sights on them essentially. But actually, wait a minute. Notice the boot. Is this a shield while you're downed? Seems unlikely, but maybe. What? There's an enemy with a big old shield here with a gun going through, which is scary. We saw the same scene from this perspective over here earlier. But I wonder what this is. It almost looks like a shield for when you're down. Maybe they're finally adding proning. It might be a character ability. It might be a shield when you're down, like Apex Legends. I have no idea what that actually could be. That's weird. Again, they keep showing this, and also always seems to have different colors on too, now I think about it, but That's a cool shot. This reminds me a lot of stuff in Borderlands 1. Really cool looking. Just a white quality weapon, I would say, right there. Cool looking pistol. Again, there's so many different sights in this game, which I think are neat. Opening a chest. Not going to show us what's in the chest, unfortunately, but opening a chest. Rainforesty looking area, maybe. Reese is in the game. Yep, Barry, we saw him earlier. Reese is there with the full-on Atlas Corporation belt buckle and a tie and a shirt and everything. He's working with Zero, which is interesting. Wait a minute. This character also appears. I think sliding might be in the game, guys. What do you guys think? Could sliding potentially be in this game? Where's Mordecai? Wait, are you saying Mordisha? I can't tell if you meant to say Mordisha or if you meant to say Mordecai. It looks like, Gareth, it does look like a slide to me. That's twice now we've seen somebody on the ground like this. Very interesting. Makes sense. Most shooters have had since 2013. Borderlands 2 is a game that, yeah, I mean, Borderlands 2 did come out well before that kind of became a thing. Wait a minute. I'm having a hard time seeing from this, like, one shot we have here. Nah, that's just armor. At first, I thought maybe that was, like, a weird-looking creature there, but no, that's just armor. It looks really weird on this gun. It's like a hip-fire-only gun. At least we can confirm that pretty much these streamed laser weapons are going to be there. Look at that gun. It says explosive on the side. And it's kind of shaped like a rocket. This might be a legendary. That's cool looking. If that's like a standard, like, blue rarity weapon, that's sick. That's really cool. I like that a lot. Look in the background. Yeah, we have it looks like a giant skull, kind of, with spikes coming out of it, but I assume that's like the entrance to a settlement or an arena. Looks more like an arena, kind of. New Torque legendary. That's my guess. I think that this looks like it should be a legendary. But if it's not a legendary, and this is like a blue quality weapon that you find all the time, that's a good sign for Borderlands 3, man. That's some good stuff. This gun right here, sick looking. Kind of taking some influence from some of the elemental weapons that we saw in Borderlands 1. I like that quite a bit. Looks like it's just kind of normal-ish looking weapon. But again, the sights, the look of the guns, they're all so different. And this looks so much like Pandora. I wonder if, like, Prometheus is going to be a lot like Pandora. Look at this gun. Look at this whole thing. What is it? Is that supposed to be, like, your sight thing? There's your car machine right there. Your catch a ride. Is Borderlands 3 a thing? Yes, it is. We're going through the trailer right now, frame by frame. Elijah, welcome. What's my initial reaction? Oh my god, I am blown away, dude. This thing looks so freaking good. It looks so good. Look at this goofy sight on this little pistol here. What the heck? But right now, oh, Malawan again. Wait, are those robots? No. No, those are people. It's so low quality I can barely tell. But yeah, those are people. Malawan is definitely an enemy. We're always fighting at Malawan things, dude. Malawan is definitely an enemy in this game. What if Malawan is based on Promethea? And they... No. I'm trying to think maybe the Calypso twins or maybe like, I don't know. Like their family runs Malawan, but why would they also run the cult? It doesn't make sense. But Malawan is going to be a big player in this game. That's for sure. But we know the Calypso twins are like the big bads. Malawan can't also be the big bad unless there's multiple. I don't know. And this gun right here. Like we see ammo count again, but again, there's no like just projection of a logo anywhere. It's a cool looking SMG though. Really cool looking. Is Pandora in Borderlands 3? We don't know. We actually don't know. Right now it's looking like, based on like what we see and like leaks and stuff like that, it appears the game's going to be set on both of Pandora as well as Promethea. We don't know though. It's really hard to tell. There's that cool looking... I think that is a legendary, guys. Maybe, because is this like the same looking gun, but it doesn't say explosive on the side? It might say something right there. We can't quite see it actually. It's super low res. With the gun with the logo, maybe it's the Tricker's ability to maybe change the manufacturer. Now, there you go. Now we're thinking outside the box here. Mark 14's got the right idea here. Adam, how's it going, buddy? Who am I playing as first? Leon? I want to play as the Beastmaster. So far, that's the character I want to play as the most. Although Siren looks really interesting. What we got here? This looks like a garage of some sort. It's a little bandit place. Really cool looking LMG, I guess. This looks like... Well, actually, this may be one of our first looks at the new bandit quote-unquote weapons in this game. The leaks are saying, apparently, that bandit slash Slav weapons, is that what they were called? Apparently, those aren't going to be in the game, but rather they're going to be replaced with like the Children of the Cult bandit style weapons that are like made by them. And this could be that. I mean, it's goofy looking. Scav? Okay, yeah, it's real Slab. What even is a slab? This may be that, though. This may be that. I don't know. Well, see, I always called the scab weapons, which I guess means scavengers. I don't know, scabbers. I always called them bandit weapons, even in the pre-sequel. Look at this guy. Definitely a boss. Giant wings. Half dinosaur, half Deathwing from World of Warcraft, half shoots out laser birds with wings. That's definitely going to be a boss fight of some sort. Definitely. Wait, Ice-T tweeted out, there's a rumor that I'm doing a voice in Borderlands 3. Oh, no. Oh, no. Watch Ice-T voice the main Calypto villain that's like stealing the siren powers. Look at this gun. Oh, it's like power. It's like winding up. It's like powering up and then it fires out a projectile. He's not shooting at anything, but it's kind of cool. Again, that side-mounted gun, this has to be like a new weapon type because they've shown it like 6 or 7 different times so far, and every time it has different colors. I don't know, guys. Really hard to say. That or maybe this is like one part of the controls of the mech bot. I don't know. It's really hard to say. Oh, it's also shooting out what looks like 5 projectiles. Cool looking gun right here. Big fan of that. Wait a minute, is that Tedior? That's Tedior. 99. You can barely make it out because like the logo's covered up by the cartridges here, but that's a Tedior gun. At least we know Tedior is back and, you know, heading into Malawan places again. But then again, what if Malawan's like not so much like the big bads? What if, and just to play devil's advocate here, what if that big city that we saw is just like the city where like it's like the Malawan version of Opportunity, kind of, where it's like Malawan's like this big successful corporation. This is like their city. They run a lot of things there. But what if like the Children of the Cult are kind of like taking over the city? And so like the robots and stuff like that we see, Malawan Corporation is just trying to fight back. And what if we actually help them? We see, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we've seen some instances. I can't remember off the top of my head. Did we have a situation where we were specifically shooting at somebody who had a Malawan logo on? Because I can't quite think of one. I know we were shooting like with Malawan soldiers in the area, so I don't know. They're probably the bad guys. Thinking outside of, yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, here's some more close-ups of weapons. Cool looking stuff, but no legendaries. Notice this, by the way. This is what I saw during a trailer, and I mentioned it. What element do you think that is? Lilith has no tattoos at the end of the trailer because they stole him. Yep, Nathan. Yep. We talked about that before, but yep. It's looking like right now it seems like one of the big stories is there's the 2 Calypso twins, brother and sister. The sister's a siren, and the brother is stealing power from sirens. Like it's heavily implied that he's gonna steal the power from Lilith, which is nuts. I think plasma. It's purple-ish, but isn't it more of a pink? Like over here is purple to me. That's more of a pink, right? Any clues on the release date? Nope, we don't know. But, Randy, that's like a straight-up old-school pump-action shotgun. That's cool. Looks like a Winchester. But, Randy Pitchford did say, notice the little... Look at the stock, dude. Look, I hope that's the same gun. Is it? It is. I'm pretty sure that's the same gun right there. Look at the stock going to it and everything. That's so cool. But I'm pretty sure Randy Pitchford said a long time ago that they weren't going to announce the game until like it was close to the release date. So we'll see. That gun is sick looking, dude. Especially with That's so cool. That's so cool looking. All the guns in here, that almost looks like Hyperion. It's yellow with a white stripe, boys. Hyperion might be kind of back and making new weapons? Maybe? Or maybe they're like old... Maybe like old prototypes from way back in the day? Hard to say. Oh, now it's going to do a zoom out of the logo. So let me zoom out here so we can fast forward, kind of. Borderlands 3. It's official. It's official, boys. Now here, we see Claptrap dancing around a bit, which is kind of just like part of the trailer. We see Claptrap dancing in a lot of the trailers, but I pointed this out earlier, but notice how Claptrap is really worse for wear. Hyperion's gone, though. That's the thing, right? That's what I'm wondering. Like, maybe they're like old prototypes that are on Promethea from before that were never on Pandora. I have no clue. But notice how Clappy here is a little worse for wear. He's like the last remaining Claptrap bot in existence. He's been around forever. He just looks so worse for wear, man. He's dancing and everything, but that part top here is all taped together. He's all banged up, cracked and everything, and you're just dancing, avoiding rockets apparently, which is pretty cool. We can actually zoom in a little bit, get that slow-mo of that. Look at Clappy. He ain't playing games. I love Claptrap. So good. But again, more mount. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, you can't quite see there's no Moxie logo, but it says open 24 hours. And this is probably going to be in that big neon city. Dude, I love the fact that it's looking like there's going to be a big neon Malawan style city in this game. That's so freaking cool, dude. But Randy Pitchford said at the very beginning of the presentation, if you guys didn't catch it, what we saw on the mask, which was like Moxie's bar, which is like built out of like an old pirate ship, it looked like it had a crow's nest, it had like an upside down boat on it and stuff like that for a roof, and it looked like it's gonna be a beach bar essentially, and Moxie's in a bikini and everything. But he said that's one of Moxie's bars. Like the main bar apparently is going to be like huge and crazy and awesome, so maybe this big neon city here is gonna be the main city. It's really hard to tell, but I'll get the mouse out of the way for you. I don't know, guys. It might be. It very well might be, but there it is. Got a little love from Gearbox Software, and see more. Oh, wait, you're right. So somebody did mention that. So somebody said like maybe more is going to come out on April 3rd. April 3rd's when the Borderlands 1 remaster comes out. Which, by the way, we're all like excited for Borderlands 3, but the Borderlands 1 remaster, how freaking cool is that? And then, I guess on the same day, we're going to see more about Borderlands 3. We could very well, ladies and gentlemen, be pretty close to the launch of this game. But you know what? Probably not. With them giving us a remaster, I would say like the earliest they would actually give us Borderlands 3 would be in the summer, which would be so smart if you ask me. Like, maybe it'd be bad to be like, you know, going against like summer, like people are out doing more things, vacationing, you know, going to the beach, doing summer activities, right? Outdoors. But I feel like if a big release like Borderlands 3 came out in like June or July, like midway through the summer, especially, like it'd be huge. It'd be huge. So, or they bundle the game and release it with that. I just don't see them cannibalizing because aren't they're selling the remaster of Borderlands 1. They're going to try and make their money off this. They didn't remaster it just for the fun of it, right? Just like with Modern Warfare Remastered, you know, they're doing it because they're going to make some money off it. You know, they are a business at the end of the day, as much as they're like the opposite of like Activision and the COD developers. They really seem to like love what they do, and they do everything like by fans for the fans and everything. But they're going to try and make money off the Borderlands remaster. I really don't see them bundling it like we saw with Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered. That doesn't seem like they would do that to me. I feel like it's more likely they're going to give us the remaster, and that's supposed to hold us over for, you know, 3 months maybe until midway through the summer, or actually I guess beginning of the summer. That'd be, I don't know. My prediction, I'd love to hear what you guys think, but my prediction is they're probably going to release Borderlands 3 in the summer. I don't see them wanting to release it in the fourth quarter, like in October or November, to compete with all the other games that release at that point. I mean, they maybe could. The Borderlands brand has grown so much that they could actually do that and compete. but there's going to be no real competition in the summer. This could be the summertime game that everybody plays. I don't know. You're hoping for May? That's a good idea. Imagine if they add Borderlands 3 to the Handsome Collection. That would be cool. But if you didn't catch it, they are going to be doing a free update to Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel for Xbox One and PS4. So basically, if you have the Handsome Collection, they're going to do a free UHD update, which is basically going to upgrade the graphics of the games even further. But Bub Weirdo, I like that. I like your idea. Probably going to be a lot of big deaths. I have that feeling too. Like, I feel like Borderlands 3 is going to go the way of like The Walking Dead, which no spoilers, but recently The Walking Dead's kind of been going crazy with like killing off main characters and stuff. I think we're going to see a lot of deaths, man. I really do. I think we're going to see a lot of deaths. In fact, instead of just like sitting here like basically doing nothing, let me just go ahead and do this for you. Let's go fix that. Let's go ahead and fix that. Put that there. Let's go ahead and fix this. There we are. Is that all the zoom-ins we did? It is. Perfect. I'll play the trailer in the background here. We're like staring at nothing, essentially. I'll just turn this pretty much all the way down. You guys can barely hear it. But if I had to make some guesses, I'm gonna make some guesses right now. I feel like Lilith is gonna die. No, I bet you like they're gonna act like Lilith is gonna die the entire game, and she's gonna survive because they show her like really weak in this trailer. Like she's getting kind of beat up and stuff, you know, and like she loses her powers. Even like here you see her with her siren abilities, then later on you see her without them. I bet Lilith is gonna make it. Who's gonna die though? Who do you think? Think Roland's gonna die? Oh, Michael, they won't kill Tiny Tina. There's no way. But if they do, that'd be, I think, more heart-wrenching than Bloodwing. Like, everyone loves Tiny Tina from the first game. They want to see her return in this game. They're excited she's going to be here, and she's apparently going to be part of a new faction involving Brick and Mordecai. And then if they kill her, that would be... Tana's probably going to die. I just seems possible. I don't know. Although I like Tannis a lot as a character. It just seems likely, right? What if Moxie dies? I don't think she will. But then again, I mean, if they killed Scooter, they can kill Moxie. I mean, somebody else can run a bar. Just like somebody else can run the catch-a-ride machines. Yeah, right there. She has no powers. Reaching for a key. The vault key seems to be depleted, as are her siren powers. I have to wonder, man, what the heck does that mean? You don't think Brick's gonna make it? You just had a gamer-gasm? Mr. Torque can't die? Now I think about it, I mean, aside from the really cool-looking... Oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. Just appreciate for a second how cool this city looks. And we saw so many shots. Like, here's the highway. You can see the signs and everything. That's going to take us into the city. This place looks so freaking cool. But aside from that really cool-looking legendary weapon, we didn't see hide nor hair of really the Torque Corporation or Mr. Torque. Mordecai's already gone? No, he isn't. Well, weirdo. Mordecai's alive. What are you talking about? Mordecai lost Bloodwing in Borderlands 2, but Mordecai's still around, as apparently is going to be his new Bloodwing, which is named Talon. I actually pause and show it to you here when we see him. Yeah, Bloodwing's gone, but Mordecai's around. I have no idea what that creature is supposed to be. So weird. Varkids are back. Now here, once again, is going to be the Malawan soldiers of some sort. I mean, it says Malawan right there. They have the M logos on them. They have these, I want to keep calling them Probius bots. They look like Probius from Here's the Storm, but like little StarCraft bots, right? And they're in the city. I wonder if they're the big bads, or I don't know. Maybe that's part of the trailer. Oh, by the way, real quick. Hold on. Oh, we don't see it. I'll pause again when they go back to him. Ice weapons coming back. Come on, Brick. Turn around, please. You can't see it, but Brick, I assume on Brick's back, he's going to have that. There's Maya. He's going to have that. Oh, there's Mordecai, by the way. But I assume Brick's going to have this logo. This logo right here, you see it on Mordecai's shoulder and on his leg and on the back of Tiny Tina. You don't see it on Brick, but they all have the same colors. Black and gold, kind of. Black and yellow. New faction of some sort run by these guys. Just saying, if there's a choice, like if you have to choose between joining whatever, who's not going to go with Tiny Tina, Mordecai, and Brick? Like, seriously. Like, a B shield. Three of his dogs have killed? Wait, what? Oh, you're talking about Brick's dogs? I know Brick's dogs were killed. Tiny Tina looks like the girl from Bob's Burgers. Oh, Louise, because of the bunny ears. One of the big chin midgets were in that sort of suit earlier. Man, I could watch this trailer over and over. In fact, I have. This is like our 4th or 5th time watching it, and we've also went through literally frame by frame. It's such a good trailer, guys. So good. Oh, yeah, Barry. I know Brick has a necklace that has, like, the paws of his dogs. I just didn't know that's what you were talking about, or if you were talking about something completely different. I was a little bit confused. I apologize. To part 6 of One Life Challenge, it's coming. It's coming, but man. Kind of a big day, you know, involving Borderlands 3, but ladies and gentlemen, my gosh, it's already been, how long have we been up? 3 hours and 10 minutes. Wow. Didn't drop a single frame, even though my internet was like dying on us earlier. Oh my gosh, I'm still annoyed about that. Still very annoyed. But Mr. Torque's grandma, DLC playable character, that would be fun. She has no abilities. She can't even use guns. She just like starts telling stories, which is like kills everyone around her pretty much. That's such a fun boss fight. Well, not really, but it was unique. It was funny the first time. So leaks from 3 months ago about the characters were true. That is true. That is true, my friend. That is true. Wow. I literally went to click to try and find where we could see a shot of all of them, and I perfectly went there. But yeah, these are them, and I think I'm gonna play as Beastmaster, who I'm thinking might be Loaderbot. Although that looks like a human hand almost right there. Now I'm thinking about it, but probably not. But I'm probably playing Beastmaster. He's gonna have multiple pets apparently. Sounds very freaking cool. He just looks cool. The Siren also looks cool. They all look good. We don't know too much about Zane besides he has like decoys and like assassin-y style abilities and stuff like that. Kind of like Zero and apparently the clone of Handsome Jack from the pre-sequel. Mosir has a giant mech robot that her friends can ride around in, and I mean she can punch people and bubble people. So much, guys. So much. The new leak about nuclear damage and no slag is probably gonna be true. Yeah, I'm hoping slag's not there. Nuclear damage, however, sounds interesting. That sounds very, very interesting. I don't think we actually saw that, but I mean, he's wearing the same colors as Tiny Tina and Mordecai, so they're definitely in the same group, I'd say. For sure. For sure. But ladies and gentlemen, I think that is where we are going to wrap things up here today. What? What a reveal. They literally took an hour to get to the point, pretty much. But I'd say it was pretty much worth it. That was good, man. 1 billion weapons and only 30 slots in the vault. Well said, Mr. Rogers. Well said. But what an awesome reveal. We end up getting the remaster of Borderlands 1. Borderlands 3 is on the way. It looks fantastic. And we're going to learn more, apparently, on April 3rd. Which I'm looking forward to that as well. But I want to thank you guys so much for just being a part of the live stream here today, being part of basically us all experiencing Borderlands 3 for the first time together. It was fun, man. What a journey. So cool. Any idea if next One Life live stream got finished before the remaster? I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. I'm going to take a bit of a break here. Like my throat's killing me right now. And then I'll probably make 1 or 2 videos in regards to like the trailers and like what we learned and stuff like that for the channel here. Because not everyone's going to see the live stream. So, man, just busy, busy, busy. I said before, but I plan to go as hard with Borderlands 3 as, you know, I do with like Call of Duty on my main channel. Like, it's going to be a fun ride here on Nero's Let's Plays. It's going to be pretty fun. It is a bit of a Borderlands overload, but, man, No trouble, Matthew. It was fun. It was really fun. I was actually wondering, like, should I just record the presentation then make videos? I'm like, yeah, screw it. You know, it may not like turn out like perfect production wise, which there were definitely a lot of random issues. But it was fun to just, you know, straight up live stream the reveal. You know, and that was fun. We got to experience it all together. So thank you guys so much for being here with me today. It was a lot of fun. And stay tuned for many videos here on Year's Let's Plays here in the very near future. But until then, I hope you guys all enjoyed this live stream. If you did, please drop me a rating. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.